All right, what's up, players? Ready to play some D&D?
Probably.
All right, cool.
Are you talking to us?
Yeah. And
us in the future.
There you go. You said you were ready. You said you knew what this was.
Are we ready to play D&D? I don't know. We don't have dice.
It was like the cell phone check at the theater. We realized we didn't have our.
That's why they ask you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't have dice.
Your dice haven't provided to you.
Sorry, my brain's fried today.
Okay. Well, I'm going to dive right into it. I'm not even going to ask where we were last time because CB. You find yourself in a room. You're. This room is. Stop looking at the.
I'm not looking at
cheat.
I'm looking at the.
You're breaking the immersion.
I'm looking at the.
All right, CB. You find yourself in a dark room. Very tall ceiling to this room, and you're surrounded by eyes, faces looking down towards you in this chamber. Standing in front of you is a podium. At the center of this room, on top of this podium, is almost like a little sphere, like of a night sky or like a star, like like you see all like the sci-fi movies where like there's the star maps, just kind of floating in a little sphere hovering above this podium. As you walk towards it, reaching out, trying to touch it, you just feel like you can't quite get to the center of to this podium. As you notice this and feel this energy holding you back, you see that the eyes start to kind of follow you as you move towards it. Bookshelves that are lining this room start to shake and tremble. You notice that the room starts to flood with a white viscous liquid rising up from the floor. The books start to fly off the shelves. You see tendrils, black tentacles, pushing through the bookcases from the walls, breaking into this room. As the whole room is collapsing upon itself, you snap out of your daydream, standing in the magic shop with the rest of the group looking at you. And Perfect saying, "Well, if you are going to be traveling to, if you're going to be traveling to the shrine, you probably should get a jump on it. You're going to want to get there before sundown."
Were they saying that to me or to the group?
To the group.
Okay. Like I was like, nobody noticed that I kind of snapped out of it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect. I have a question for you. What did you do when you were in the Jorge's at nighttime?
Made sure that I kept a vigil and went with people I trusted so I could get some shut-eye. That's the only thing you can do, but it's best not to get trapped out there. But it's better to be with friends than by yourself.
And how long of a walk is it from here to the shrine?
Well, like I said, if you're going to get to the shrine, you should probably leave momentarily because it is getting close to midday and it takes about 6 hours to get there. And if you want to get back before the sun falls, you're cutting it tight.
So we wouldn't, just talking not as character, we wouldn't be able to get there. Unless the shrine is protected from the Jorge's, we're kind of stuck in the shrine until the sun comes up after that. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yeah, you
I
asked.
don't think we're stuck in the shrine. Like, there's no guarantee that the shrine is safe.
Yeah.
Right? You're just you're camping out there.
So we will have to stay overnight in the Jorge's, essentially.
Well,
Unless
maybe
we want to wake up early tomorrow and go out and come back and have like 12 hours of travel.
Yeah, we could do that too.
As you're chatting amongst yourselves, so you hear the door slam open as you see a tall figure step into the shop.
How tall?
Can I describe my character?
Yes.
Okay, so you see this 5'11" chiseled man, coiffed from head to toe. He's got like a nice haircut, an actual like nice beard. He's wearing a long black robe, and there's like a fancy like tabard from his like obviously his neck down to like his waist. He's got like a satchel behind that as well, and then you see like a mask, like a plague doctor mask, just kind of attached to his waist as he walks in, and he exclaims, "Brother CB, where have you been?"
Sorry, that's so good.
Are we adding this to the group?
Okay.
Do I
I haven't seen you since inauguration.
do I know history, or do I just know this dude?
You have no idea who this guy is.
That guy in high school.
We were at the boxcar and she's like, I don't know you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the thing where I like, oh, old friend, it's good to see you.
I walk up to him and I like, like aliens and like when they like did, was it Arnold and like whatever I do like the big like muscle like, brother. You don't remember? You drank so much mead that night.
I vaguely remember, but I can't place your, I can have the face, of course, but the name, I can't.
It's me, brother. It's Cain Cromwell.
Cromwell. Okay, that's a hell of a name. Of course I remember you. Now, can I roll to see if I remember anything of him? Or do I like absolutely not remember him at all?
Give me an insight check.
I think I'm decent. at
I'm
insight.
really getting vibes of like that early season of Suits where the main character like went into the bar
Oh,
and
yeah.
like pretended he knew the lawyers from the other firm.
I'm just getting vibes that's at some point going to be backstabbed by Sean.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah. Some type of a scam's going on here.
I want it noted in episode 2. Where's the camera? Episode 2. 17.
You have no idea who this guy is.
Okay.
You're gonna be scammed.
Pardon?
You're gonna be scammed.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't. Of course, the name, but I don't remember that night. I guess I drank so much, but
It's okay. It's okay. It's been many moons since we joined the group. It seems like you have friends here. We'll talk later.
feel free to join us. I barely know these people. I don't know them as well as I know you, actually, basically. So
Well, a lot has happened. a lot has happened. I am now. I hold the title of Magnus. I come from the mainland, and I'm on a quest for a certain individual.
sorry, Magnus or Magni?
I hold the title of Magnus.
What is
Well, if they're plural Magnus, they'd be.
I am a nobleman from the mainland.
Oh, okay.
Magni?
Magni. That's incredible. What have you been? How long has it been?
I want for the record to know that I did not quality control any of this.
Yeah.
I'd also like to say I made this in like
say.
20 minutes. So
That sounds right. That sounds on par.
Oh, question for you. Question for you.
How rude of me to I should introduce everybody, and I quickly introduced him.
Mr. Cain, I have a question for you. What do you see when you look at perfect?
what do I see when I look at what?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Ooh, interesting. I didn't ask him this question.
I have no memory of this.
She's standing
Fine.
right there.
Sounds like heresy.
She's standing right there, bro. Come on.
I'm not reading.
I don't know what this is. I really don't.
You will in 2 seconds. Eric's typing. Ooh.
DB, did you have like a wild time at college or something like that?
You assume college.
Okay.
Did I just assume or didn't?
Okay, so as you look over to Perfect, you see Perfect's like, you look very familiar. I think I've seen you before in these parts. As you see a very demure, kind of like very demure, Alison Brie-esque type,
Very mindful.
shopkeeper.
Fair made it. I want to like breeze past everyone to talk to this shopkeep.
Oh,
And I lean over like
I
I
love
lean into it like onto the like table I guess which is between us, and I'm like, my dear, maybe you can help me with something. And I want to like drop a bag of gold on the table from like my pouch. I'm looking for someone.
Just to be clear, you were just talking to me, and as soon as you look over to Perfect, you immediately ignore me and turn to this.
Yep, she's pretty, so we gotta go talk to her.
That's fair. I just wanted to make sure my headcanon was correct.
You're right.
We're all just standing there like, what the heck?
But I'm literally
But
like,
I want to like lens out on this a little bit more exposition. Like I like clean, wealthy. Like I am top tier of a person in terms of my like demeanor. I think you guys are beneath me, and I'm not like saying that to like you guys, but like I feel like I'm top shit right now.
no, I just want like, I don't think anybody has a problem with it. We just want to make, in my mind, I was literally just because you said you were looking around, and I was like, let me introduce you to these people, and then you like turned away, and you saw Perfect. You turned away.
Yes, 100%, absolutely.
Backwards.
That is
all right. So
the scene.
so Perfect takes the coin purse. Well, I'd be happy to oblige in any information I could provide.
I'm looking for a gentleman.
Well, I need
You
a
might know
name.
him by Noctis.
I don't know if that name.
Noctis.
Scruffy looking man, likes milk
Yeah,
for
you're
some
right.
reason.
Oh.
I don't know him very well, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
Almost like a
that's what
faint
happened.
memory of the past.
Oh god, that's what happened.
Noctis on our phone?
Yeah,
I think we do,
Noctis
right?
was the, yeah, read up.
Dead guy.
Mhm.
Say that in character?
Yeah.
Why are you like this?
What do you mean?
I heard he
Where's
likes
your
hanging
accent?
around the bar.
I'm working my way back into it.
Is this in character?
In character.
Yes. Noctis, that dead guy.
Oh, you've seen Noctis?
That is to
My
say you
journey
saw
might be.
him.
Oh yeah.
Tell me
I
more.
mean,
I think your journey's gonna be really short.
Oh no.
From the mainland for this guy, that is like unfortunate timing.
Why are you looking for him?
We've lost contact. Well, I say
yeah.
we.
I wonder why.
He has interests here in Sonder, and we haven't heard from him in a little while. And I was sent to retrieve some information from him regarding his status here.
Do I believe that?
Give me an insight check.
Can I roll a
Everyone
deception
doesn't
check?
So you can either roll deception or persuasion. Don't tell me which one you roll.
Garbage.
I would like to roll. I got a 14.
Are you gonna contest the two
Okay.
numbers?
Yeah.
That was
Don't
good.
tell me which one you rolled. Rolls on D&D Beyond for everyone to see.
Is that what happened? I didn't even see
Yes, it flashed up for everybody.
it.
Sorry, Sean.
It's
been a while.
He seems to
I
be on
said
the
that while you were drinking.
seems to be on the up and up.
How persuasive of you.
That was so good.
He's on the up and up.
I mean, I'll be forthcoming about it, but we told the cop dude, now no, the Punisher, he seemed to not care that he was dead.
Yeah,
Right?
your bro's dead, bro.
It seems like they don't really care much in this town.
I'd like to like, I don't know if there's like a object I could just lean on and just kind of like sink in and be like,
on the counter.
yeah, yeah. What a misery, I guess.
If you're here for the milk, there's some left back at his place.
You got Cam. Why?
Or the kids?
Yeah. When'd you lose contact with him?
That's why I'm here.
No. But when did you lose contact?
Oh, weeks ago.
Can you be like more specific?
Like 21 days, like 14 to 21 days, like.
Okay. Well, if it was, that's recent. 3 weeks is recent.
I
But
am
the
but a
corpse
mere pawn in
wasn't-
this equation, and I have been dispatched to recover Noctis or discover his findings.
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
Can we rewind and just ask how gross was the corpse? Was it like freshly dead? Like, slide along the back? Just dead right away? Or was it like a couple weeks of decomposition?
Oh no, it was like within the hour.
Okay.
Like a fresh cadaver.
Fresh. Nice and fresh.
It was your dagger.
This is just to rewind that night. Didn't you see him the night he was alive?
That's right.
And I believe
I was drunk in my defense.
and then they were your daggers embedded into it.
The minor detail that I might have forgotten in my drunken state. So here
In
we go.
character, what happened to dear Noctis?
Well, we don't know. There
It's
are daggers, but
unsolvable.
could be or couldn't be me. I don't remember doing it. Probably not.
Could it or couldn't? I need definites. We need to find out more. I don't know anything more that happened in this previous episode.
Maybe we should leave Perfect's shop and like go get lunch. We can like catch each other up.
Wait, do we have time for that?
What else are we doing today?
I mean, if we're heading out, then we gotta go.
Yeah, but Perfect also did tell us to go and get salves and stuff from Danico. So maybe we stock up and go tomorrow, especially now that somebody might know something about it.
I guess we wait a day.
Lunch?
Perfect.
We can
Lunch is
catch
on
you up.
me. Let's go.
Great. Lunch is on you. Excellent.
Mhm.
Let's go.
All right. So we're I guess where would you like to go? Probably the closest place would be the Sack Tavern. You guys have been there before for food. It was okay. Yeah.
Does it have
Was
beer?
that the pocket waffle place?
No, the Pocket Waffle place is at Pello's Inn.
Is it like it's fine, but like everything was just heated up type of thing, but like it was fine.
It was good. It'd be the closest place.
There's a table.
It's just the kitchen is just microwaves. Fantasy microwaves.
Was it
There's,
Starbucks?
Just doors.
there's just a guy with a torch just holding it underneath. Hoping it stays on. All right. So if you guys are just looking for the nearest place to grab a bite, bypassing all the food carts, you can go over to the Sack Tavern, or you could stop at the food carts that are on the street. Your choice.
I would like to go to the finest establishment in town.
Yeah, I don't want fantasy street meat.
The finest establishment, the Gilded Lily, would be the sharpest, the most expensive place.
How many dollar signs are next to it on the menu?
4.
Oh my.
Oh, so I was afraid of.
Hey,
Okay.
you're not paying. He's paying.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I forgot.
Let's go.
Okay, so you guys head over to the Gilded Lily, and you walk in, and it's empty. There's like nobody here. It's 11 o'clock in the morning.
Sorry, question out of character. How big is Saunders? Like this village? I don't know.
Like
how
the
big.
whole town is maybe like 10,000 at
Oh, okay.
most.
Sorry, that was smaller than that.
Probably closer to 5.
Okay.
Paris, Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
It's a
size.
very accessible reference for everyone.
Tough blocks. No, just-
Yeah, our viewers will know what Paris, Ontario is.
Look it up, viewers.
All 2 viewers will understand.
5 of the 7 of us have a good chance of knowing it.
I literally talked to a person in my office who lives in Paris, Ontario today. But anyways, that was a random thing. All right. So you guys walk into the Gilded Lily. Hello. What brings you into this fine establishment? Are you looking for party of, am I to assume 6?
Yes, indeed. I would like a room for all of my friends. I would like a bath and your finest mead.
Brent?
I think you have mistaken this restaurant for an inn or a spa. I apologize. We don't offer those services, but I'd be happy to.
Rub and tug?
If you, That's
Can I
the
leave the
necromancers.
Necrodancer? Got it.
The necromancer club would probably be more of your speed if
More
you're
the
looking
Robin
for.
Dog. Robin.
Just the food will be fine.
Right. Well, there is an opulent menu today.
Ooh.
The chef's trying something new and hands you a little menu, and yeah, you just seem impressed by the meals in general.
I'm very gruntled to be here.
Very gruntled. Oh yes, it's a very gruntled atmosphere to be sure.
You have beef Wellington?
Make a persuasion check. Just
That was such a,
Persuasion.
like, it
God.
sounded so cute the way you asked it.
It's not good. It's not a good check. 9.
Just lie about it.
No,
19.
it's enough.
25.
well, sorry, miss. Unfortunately, the beef Wellington has rotated off the menu. But we don't really carry the products at this moment. But maybe if you were to come back, I could give you a coupon to cover the cost of beef Wellington.
A rain check. What about sticky toffee pudding?
That is on the menu
Hey, all
this
of health.
evening, but the pastry chef isn't until later this evening.
How many restaurants like give you
A
like?
coupon if they don't have
Do
something.
you have lamb? No, this is like a Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Well, I get my coupon. This place is awesome.
Is it the bear?
Courtney, that's such a cute mug.
Oh,
Hands! I need hands! Sorry.
So, are you dining in with us, or are you proceeding to your various other sundries?
No, we're
Ooh.
just gonna sit for a table and have a coffee.
Question.
He lead. It's like, oh, if that's the case, and follow me, and leads you to a table.
Sorry, Riviera, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna see if any displacer beast was on the menu.
Ooh.
What were you gonna what?
Interesting. You might need to say it again. I don't know if the DM heard.
Do you happen to have any displacer beasts on the menu?
How awful.
No, unfortunately, that's
Illegal.
not the most delicious to eat. Not the most delicious to eat.
My experience, anything could be tasty.
Well, this is a sophisticated restaurant. Maybe the chefs could take a stab at it, but they typically stray away from creatures from the Jorges.
I feel like we're like this gang that came in, and this is like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, like that restaurant. Besides Cain here, who's like well fitted to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the sense that the only reason this guy's giving you any heed is because Cain is with you.
Great.
That's totally fine. That's literally the point of him right now.
God damn
So
it.
rather than going through like all the ordering, like you are treated to a nice little appetizer plate, and then the remaining courses kind of slowly get served out. So if you wanted to chat while you're getting served a meal,
Yeah.
we can proceed through that until the menu has been completed. But I'll leave it to you guys.
Are we talking like 5, 7 serving without drink pairings? What is this?
Jonathan.
You see, there's like 4 stars up on the wall, but you don't understand what the stars are for.
That's a lot of Michelin stars.
You don't know the Michelin?
I haven't
Yeah,
seen Michelin
They're
stars. LP's drinks a rosé regardless of what she's ordering, just so we're all aware. Rosé.
okay.
Yep. There's
So, Cain. Oh,
Yes.
no, I interrupted
Yes,
someone.
my dear.
Whoever was talking.
Pouring a beer.
Oh, that's probably what I heard.
Yes, pretty. I don't even know. I don't know. Are you a girl or I didn't look at the character sheets. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you passed by all of us real quick in that shop.
Ah, perfect was. What can I say? Perfect.
Sure.
Oh my.
Are you from Sandra? You said you came from the mainland, but
Insert backstory. I'm from the mainland. I've been sent here, like, just to reiterate, I've just been sent here on a quest. I don't really know too much about the mainland, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I've been I'm a pretty influential person, and I've been sent here from some very influential people to complete a very influential task.
Sean builds characters like I build characters, or like pieces of
How about I
information.
rephrase my question? Have you been to Sonder before?
I have not. I'm what peasants would say, roughing it.
Peasants.
Roughing.
Oh boy, I don't know if we're gonna get along here.
It's all right, Mike. It's all right. But CB, tell me about yourself. What's going on? Why are you here?
Iliff orders like another round of drinks for everybody, another round of appetizers, another round of dessert, like the whole thing while this is going on.
What did they say about the displacer piece?
Racking up the bill.
That they don't serve it. They don't serve creatures collected from the Jorges in this restaurant. They don't trust the meat.
We have jars of the teeth still, right? People have that?
Like you have.
You have a jar of displacer.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that I give it to someone. I have it in my notes, but I didn't know if I gave that to somebody.
You have it. You
Yeah.
have it.
Put that in your inventory.
Call me your kids.
But you just asked us.
I'm just making sure it wasn't me or you. I didn't know who had it.
I don't understand those two sentences together.
Neither does she.
Can you imagine my character talk like that?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm just got here. It's only been like yesterday's when we came on the boat, right?
Yeah, it's been like 12 hours.
Yeah. Okay. Like so. Yeah. We just got this group just got here yesterday. We all came in on the same boat. I fought was it a kraken or an octopus? It was an octopus, right?
It's a kraken.
Crap. I was gonna say, yeah.
We fought a kraken actually on the way in, sunk the boat. That was interesting. We chatted with Captain.
Zavander.
I just see Captain was commissioned to find the artifact. What the fuck? What did you say his name was? Sorry.
Zavander.
Savander. Savander, if you're looking just in terms of like people we know, not that we know him that well. Yeah, just got in yesterday. Graduated the academy and then spent some years of my life doing some stuff. I'm here.
We miss you, brother, back home.
So you're still at the academy?
You could say that, yes.
Would I say that?
We should talk in private.
Sounds great.
Maybe later. Maybe we understand more about Noctis and what happened here.
Sure. Yeah, I would
Wait. Talk about your privates here. I want to know more about Noctis.
I want to like lean in and say that to him. Like I don't want like to say it out loud. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I say back to him again, also leaned in. Normally I would say anything you could, say to me, you could say in front of this group, but I don't know this group and I don't trust most of them. So don't.
Okay.
So we don't know
I want
this
to pull out like inking quill, and I want to be like, tell me everything that you know about like what's happened to Noctis, and do not spare details.
We just got here yesterday, so we know very little. We know that he was at the Necrodancers, and we heard that he was dead.
What's
But
what's the
didn't
Necrodancers?
Didn't the cops say that like he's not a good dude and like no one cares that he's gone?
I'm so what's those Necrodancers? I need a
Necromancers.
Necromancers. They're
Oh,
saying-
Necromancers.
they're
Why
not-
was it not called Necrodancers?
no, because they're neck romancers, like neck romancers. So they're
There's a bunch of
people-
vampires.
It was a
Remember?
vampire strip club.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You should have just said
But
That would've
it's
solved
a
all the
good
problems.
pun, so we have to continue to use that.
No, you can't acknowledge that.
No,
Now
let
it's-
him figure it out for himself.
I hyphenated it in our sheet, so I remember that.
So we don't know who killed Noctis.
I am not sure who killed Noctis.
I still think that it's very reasonable that there is someone wandering around this town who killed Noctis.
Well, I think it's
100%.
like unless he died of natural causes, then yes, that's definitely the case.
Someone that
Um,
we have no idea about.
Of course.
Are not natural.
Yeah.
The only thing I can disclose to you that you find people
Oh, this
was
is
there anything on his corpse.
Nope.
Close.
Nothing.
Uh,
We weren't.
Find this killer.
We didn't say we saw his corpse.
we did.
Lachelle did.
I did.
Who is Lachelle?
did find pictures of his family, which led us to his children in a really depressing whole couple of hours for us all. But was there anything specific that you're thinking of?
Yeah, the back half of that episode was raw.
I didn't watch the back half of this. I didn't watch that. I heard milk and I was like, I'm done here. This is
That was the least depressing part of it.
Yeah.
It gets messy, but we need to find a special item.
Well,
Can I
A letter. Might you
A ladder.
can I
Someone
insight?
call it a letter.
I want to see if his intentions
a
are
scroll.
if he's lying or like if his intentions are good. Can I insight check that? Based on what I recall of this person and his manners. That's a one. I know. No shit.
Scroll seems about right. To everybody else, you like don't trust yourself, but to everybody else, they're like, yeah, scroll sounds about right.
Well, I know that he said the scroll was, I think, what the whatchamacallit, the captain walked away with, right?
And that you were going to talk to Noctis because he had information about the location of said scroll. It was the Atlas specifically.
Sorry, was it the sheriff or the? I can find it in my notes, but just to be quicker, was it the sheriff or the captain that went into the house? It was the captain, right?
The sheriff.
The Punisher.
Sheriff.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Punisher.
so it was the Punisher was the one that he's the one that I wanted to follow, but you all were like, nah.
I don't think all of us were like, no.
Some of us were like,
Yeah.
Don't paint us all with the same.
You left the orphan kids with the Punisher, and he took them away, never to be seen again.
Never to be seen again.
Well, for this episode at least.
Oh my goodness.
I
Yeah.
like to think they got slimed.
we I don't know about we didn't get to know Noctis, so I don't know about a scroll. But you could, I mean, in terms of like key figures in this town, to put it a little bit meta slash video gamey, there's the sheriff, the Punisher. Don't tell puns in this town, by the way. That's like super duper important. And then there's the captain, who I already introduced. But I don't know of any scroll.
Now, Mr. Cain, who's your employer?
That's a great question.
I have been hired by my parents, the Baron and Baroness, Balthazar Cromwell. I forgot my last name there for a second, and Morgana Cornwell. I have been sent, or I've been dispatched to retrieve this atlas from Noctis. He is what we call in our business a cartographer, and I have been sent. I have been sent to retrieve this scroll.
So wait, what?
Okay, hold on a second. You said both scroll and atlas there, so
Sure,
like,
let's just stay with atlas. Sorry.
So I think the scroll is the atlas. So now we've learned a little more than Eric to give. And we're gonna go. Look, we have the answer to the quest we've been looking for this whole time. Let's go.
I just want to confirm. Did you say your father's name was Balthazar?
And your mother is Morgana?
Yeah.
I've never.
it's a nepo baby, nepo hire.
I've never met people that are good in this, like that are good. What good person is named
Yeah, those are the
Balthazar?
most like evil names I've ever heard of. Balthazar.
Mainland. You'll have to
This
come.
was like-
Mr. Joe and Miss
D&D.
Murder.
Brother CB, you've met them.
CB.
I'll have to take your word for it. I don't know what this place does to you, but I don't remember any of this shit, man.
Father would be disappointed.
Way to yes and that one, Cam.
What do you want me to say?
Fine.
Yes, I
Yeah, it's
remember
fine.
them. Here's your backstory. Yeah, I remember when I had sex with your mom. Yes, and
Cameron's pretty bold
The
and
spiral is real here.
Wow,
I know.
that escalated quickly.
Eric said that I don't remember this
Wait.
stuff. I don't remember it.
Balthazar Cromwell, BC, CB. Oh,
Oh.
No, I rolled like a
Not
one.
gonna lie, I put this together like, and I did not see that correlation. God.
okay. So as you're all going off the rails with this, the waiter.
I'm very on the rails. I'm just drinking over in
The waiter comes up. Are you ready for dessert at this point? You've had double entrees, double of appetizers, double of every meal.
I'd like a double entendre.
The double entendre is the dessert.
I thought it was sticky toffee pudding.
'Cause otherwise, I'm walking.
And he pulls out from behind him a little sticky toffee pudding for you, and then like a little dish for everybody else.
Oh,
And so who am I writing the check out to or the bill out to?
I want to like slap a. I don't know how much it is. I just like drop some gold on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever covers the bill.
So you reach down to your coin purse,
Don't do this. Don't do this.
and you realize that you took your coin purse and gave it to Perfect about 5
I have
minutes
money,
ago.
Eric. I have money. Don't forget that. I have money right now. No, I have tons of money.
Am I getting bullied right now?
Yes, you're getting gaslit.
Gaslit.
Give me this.
You realize you have no coin purse on you.
I take off like one of my rings and I just give it to them.
Okay, well, I'll see what they think. And he leaves for now. So the waiter goes back to the bar with the ring. As you guys-
Gold ring. Come on.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
I wanted more to drink. Is that guy gonna be back?
It's 10 o'clock.
Oh, it's gotta be like noon now.
Yeah. So
I mean, this very friendly gentleman Cain is paying for it, so I think you should have all the drinks you want.
I like it. I'm now drunk in character because I have hiccups and I feel like it works.
So to advance this narrative a little bit, so what is the next step here? What leads can you offer me from this Punisher or his abode? I need to find this atlas.
He likes milk. We don't know. We don't know. We know Knox is dead. We know he was a shitty guy. And then that we kind of hit a dead end there.
Out of character, didn't we just leave the body exactly where it was? So couldn't we go back to the body?
You could try.
You left the body?
As much as I feel icky about this, I think we could go and take another examination of the body now that we've dealt with the children and the children have been put into the care of the Punisher. Why don't we just show you where the body was and we can all go take a look?
Perfect.
Good idea.
I have a question. Why are we doing that? We know that the Atlas is with the Punisher.
Because for me, Courtney, I have no concept of if the Atlas matters.
No, we do, because we know that the Atlas is what we were asked to find.
But he never said it mattered. He just said he needs it.
No, I'm saying.
Well, it matters to me.
Why do we think that the Punisher has the Atlas here?
Not the Punisher, the body, Noctis. On his body. Like
Oh.
I searched his body.
No, we watched the Punisher loot the house and
No,
walk.
we didn't.
No, I didn't.
No.
Yeah,
You were buried in clothes. You didn't see what he took. We have no reason to
Yeah.
believe he has the Atlas right now.
Well, I saw that he took something, and then I took a jar of displacement beast. So I know that there was something the Punisher has, and I have a jar of displacement beast too. So I think there's some illegal poaching happening, maybe. That's
Okay, but
what
what?
the rogue says.
I'm talking out of character, but you can be drunk out of character. I mean,
Yeah.
because
This is
okay, so what I'm saying is it was either myself or somebody saw him take like a piece of paper, like a scroll or a piece of paper. It was you.
we didn't
And-
see. I didn't see it.
No,
I
we didn't.
heard.
Yeah, we didn't
I
see what he
heard it.
took from the basement.
Yeah.
But there was something missing. That's what it was. It was
Yeah,
something
we
missing.
don't know what he took.
Yeah. Could have been a baby.
Could have been a jar of displacer beast stuff. We have no clue what he took. We have no
Gotcha.
idea.
Okay.
Fate
Gotcha.
took a journal. Like Fate took a journal. It's with LP ring.
Yes, that's right. I did give I was like, I gave something to somebody. It wasn't the jar, it was the journal. Right.
So, but if it's of that importance, so Andrew, you're saying that there was no possibility that we, like, when you rolled for searching the body, like that was like you just rolled and got everything off the body.
I took time to search the body. I mean, I don't remember what I rolled. I could have missed something, but I searched his pockets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I got the pictures, I got the gold that he had and stuff like that. There was the plague doctor mask.
Okay,
We could go back, but I searched it.
I believe you. Yeah,
We didn't miss that step in the video game.
I hear
So
it.
didn't we tell the Punisher about the body?
Yeah,
And they're probably there now.
yeah.
I'm saying I don't understand why our characters wouldn't make the leap that this guy is looking for something important. We've been told to find something important. Somebody went into the guy's house who we were looking for.
Maybe I can add a little bit. So the journal that you had, you took a little bit of a brief look into it, and it gave you clues towards where the location, because he was investigating the location of the atlas. That's what Noctis was doing. The journal had some notes scribbled down to potential whereabouts of the atlas, and it also referred to basically 2 points, or like 2 points separating from, and I believe you had intuited that those 2 points referred to the 2 temples around around Sonder.
Got it. Okay.
So I know it's
Yeah,
been a couple
drawing.
weeks, but you guys are almost there in terms of where this atlas may be.
Gotcha.
So to go back to what I was originally saying about the body, if Noctis was someone of importance to you, we would be happy to lead you over to the body so you can pay your respects. Otherwise, we have other thoughts of where we could go next.
I think we should go to the corpse and inspect the body. I would like to pay my respects for brother Noctis.
Okay. Well,
Because you left him in an alley, apparently. Like,
in fact,
Well, you don't disturb a crime scene.
we thought that it was best.
Yeah.
We didn't disturb a crime scene. We took the daggers out of his chest, searched his pockets.
Then
Photo of his wife.
Took the photo of his wife and kids.
Stole from the house of the orphan children. It's all good. It's all no problems.
We left the milk.
Yeah.
Well, some of them.
Some of the milk.
It
Some of
broke.
That's right. Jonathan.
So maybe we can just show our gratitude for this lovely meal, and we can get going.
All right, you do that.
Okay, we do that.
Sir, I'd like to inform you that the chef has accepted your signet ring. Your bill has been paid
that's good.
in full. You're free to stick around here as long as you want. As you can see, we're not terribly busy, but if you need anything else, just let me know. And he goes back.
Who's the chef? Compliments to the chef.
why no? The Cromwells send their regards, and we can leave.
That too.
Does that count as a short rest? Or Warlock is asking.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, you guys short rest on your way over to the Necromancers, which you can see is still closed because they don't open till well into the start of the evening. You guys go show them where, or Cain Cromwell, where the body is, which has been moved, is no longer there. You see what looks like a bunch of sawdust that's been tossed over the site where his blood may have drained out.
Oh.
And you can see that some of the markings on the wall that you didn't notice before, whatever was there has been ripped out, as like the brick along the back of the building has been scratched off. Like there was something there that you guys didn't notice.
That sucks.
I would like to investigate the crime scene.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Oh shit. 15.
As you're looking around, you notice that while the sawdust is down, some of the water in the back alley that goes to basically like a drainage ditch is still tinted a little red with blood that's seeping out. So you can notice some of that, and as you follow the blood, it kind of drains away. But in the little ditch, you see what looks like little flecks of metal just scattered in through the ditch.
Hmm.
I don't know what to do with that.
Okay.
Good to know.
We brought you here, Cain.
What do you think? What do you want me to do? Like,
You said you wanted to see the body. Do you want to inspect it, or do you want?
there's no body. It's gone.
No, it's gone. You missed that. The
Oh.
body's
Oh yeah, the body's gone.
Yeah.
wait.
You missed half of it and then asked him to go.
The
do
whole
it.
reason I wanted to come here, and it's gone.
Well, we could. I mean, it's probably at the morgue or something, right?
Well, the what is it? Sawdust tells me it's a professional who did all this, so it's clearly in the hands of the law at this point. We can ask what they think, but I don't know much more we can do here. Other than the metal, what was the metal thing?
Just flecks of metal in the
Flecks
little.
of metal in the sawdust.
Why would there be flecks of metal inside?
Can I investigate that more?
If you want to like collect it and pick it up, and
You can't tell me what to do. It's
well,
done
that's
with
how
me.
you'd investigate it more than what I've described.
Yeah, I'm gonna collect it and put it in a bottle.
Mhm.
That's a roll.
No, you can.
I would
collect
like
it.
to pull a scroll from my pocket,
Okay.
and I would like to read it, or like show the group a little bit more in detail. I was worried about this. We entrusted Noctis with the Atlas, and with these directions from my superiors, Father dear, there was a hideout that we entrusted Noctis with. Maybe the Atlas is there. I do not dare it alone. Would you accompany me? See, I'm not the fighter type, but I might need some help in recovering this. I will pay you handsomely. The Cromwells pay very handsomely, and we always pay our debts.
You didn't have money to pay for lunch.
A fool's errand. That was my mistake.
Got Cam really good with that.
Can I look at his hands? Does he have a lot more rings? Like, what does
I
he
do
have?
actually. I have two on my left hand and one left on my right.
Eric, I have like a dozen diamond golden rings.
Just as an FYI.
If that's doing it, I'm fucking doing it.
I am yeah. Anyways,
No, to tell us more about this hideout. Where
we're
is it?
fearful of Noctis, and we entrusted a hideout that he may escape to if anything or anyone came looking for.
So
And then
I'm just
I
gonna.
would like to
I'm
show them the
gonna
scroll.
stop you there.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Noctis was looking for the scroll. He did not have it.
I thought he had it.
No. He was looking for where it was contained.
Sean's now gaslit Eric and himself.
I was told he had it.
Let the fucking
No, that's why.
you let the fly in.
Flies are bad this time of year.
Yeah.
Well, I might know where
Nope.
it is. Let's go find it.
We do need to, we were told to get a bunch of like healing cells and just make sure that we're well prepared to go out there because there's like teleporting birds and a bunch of scary creatures. So we were on our way there, and yeah, if we're gonna join up with you, does that mean you can help outfit us to protect you on this journey?
Well, apparently I lost all my gold, but yes, I will do my best. I take off the rings and whatnot.
Yeah, you got 3 rings left. That's perfect.
Yeah, have you been made aware of the Jorges and like how dangerous it is out there?
No idea who they are.
Great, let's go.
Okay.
Can we just start referring to the Jorges as a general group? Yeah. I like that a lot better.
Well, Sean, you don't really.
Yeah.
The Jorges is like a frost haze, like a fog. You know, like a fog. It's like Jorge's, but so it's just really funny because you're like, I don't know who they are.
I'm just imagining a bunch of
It fit perfectly.
wispy, scantily clad.
Just a bunch of people in the
Yeah.
fields who are like just staring at us as we walk through it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's speed through this a little bit. You don't if you're gonna outfit you guys with some salves, you can get a couple of like herbalism kits. You can get a couple of like some like light alcohol just to like numb pain. Like whiskey if you were to get hurt like out in the field, stuff like that. There's nothing too
There's no like healing kits or anything like health potions.
No, because he
No.
said originally that this is going to be health potion light. This campaign.
How many herbalism kits can we grab?
I'd say you'd be able to buy 2 herbalism kits. You could probably find a first aid kit or a medical medicine kit. I forget what it's called.
Who wants to take them?
I'd
I'd love to take one.
I've used them a bit. I'm actually quite proficient with herbs.
I'm only +1 to medicine, so I don't know if I would.
A healing kit. There you go. You could probably buy about 5 healing kits or healer's kit.
We should split it up among the group just in case.
Still don't
And-
find a healer's kit.
Yeah, I don't think we have access. Like I couldn't find anything last time.
Yeah.
A healer's kit should be in there.
Yeah, I found it.
Did you find it? On
Healers with an apostrophe S.
Are you gonna take the herbalism kits, Riviera?
Yeah.
I can take a couple. Is anybody else proficient with these?
I think I'm proficient with the healer's kit because I am proficient with that, but I wouldn't be with the herbalism kits.
Do you have to be proficient to use them? Is
I
that?
don't think so.
You
If
don't,
you-
but it's going to affect your roll.
Gotcha.
And kits and tools work differently with the new rules. So all the tools, whether it's a healer's kit, which is like a medicine check, or a thieves tools, which is a sleight of hand check. Basically, if you have proficiency in the tools, it'll give you proficiency. If you have proficiency in the check, so like for example, for a healer's kit, if you are proficient with healer's kit and you're proficient with medicine, you get advantage on your checks.
Ooh, very nice. Okay, gotcha.
So I'm proficient in medicine, I believe.
Yeah.
So-
So you'll get the proficiency using a healer's kit with your medicine.
Right.
If you were also proficient with healer's kit, you then get advantage on all your healer's kit checks.
So how many healer's kits did we pick up?
5.
How much are they each?
It's just Sean's character.
One ring worth of.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
who's
2
taking
herbalism
it?
kits.
I'll take a healer's kit, but who else wants to take them?
I will take one as well.
I think we should split them up through the group just in case. If you're gonna take the herbalism kits,
Well,
Yeah.
I could probably whip up a potion or 2 with these kits,
great.
and then we can pass those around.
All right. So
I'll
I'm gonna
take
say, if you guys are planning to go out tomorrow, I'll say you guys can go back to
To the Jorges, right?
Hello's Inn tonight for the evening.
That sounds-
Unless you want to stop at Portmonteau's, we can pick up
I would like to
the
stop
next one.
before we go.
Okay.
I would like to stop off at the local scientists, the local chemists.
Okay.
Where would that be? At the university?
No, there is no university in town.
What would that be, like artificer?
Are you just going off on your own?
Of course, I'm a rogue.
Okay.
The Sage and Smoke.
Yes. Which you're clearly reading from.
I'm just guessing. It was from memory. So I'm gonna
Next
go.
time we come in, Eric has this huge barricade between them.
No, he's just got to get that protector that only if you're looking directly at it you can read
Yeah,
the screen.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm I'm going to the stage and smoke, and I'm bringing my jar of metal pieces. I said, "You, scientist man."
I didn't expect people. I didn't expect people to come in. No, that's not a good one. I didn't expect people to come in here.
This is all happening in character.
Yes.
Okay. You're just having a mental breakdown in your own voice. Hi. So I have this jar of metal pieces, and I was really hoping for it to get tested and looked at.
I'd be happy to. Anything in the name
And
of
how
science.
much? And how much do you charge? Well, whatever little I have. Yeah. Whatever little money I have.
I could do this for a gold piece. That'd be sufficient.
Just the gold piece to.
That'd be fine.
So what kind of tests are you going to be running on this?
Yeah.
I don't really trust the government, as you know.
Oh, jeez. We'll be testing cellular micrometer readings
Of the metal? Okay.
to detect.
So like whether or not there's magic involved in the metal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Imbued and all that. Okay, great. I give you a gold piece, and I definitely write it down that I gave it to you.
Hey, it's on you to remember this stuff. Okay, thank you very much for your patronage.
How long is this gonna be?
That'll be a few weeks. Scene.
What just happened?
This is how lab work happens. It takes time. Can't have your answer in 4 hours like they do on TV.
Okay, so scene's over. You're back at the end.
4 weeks.
Anything else you guys want to do before we pick up the next one?
What does it
For the
say?
love
like
of
to
God,
go-
I'm an hour behind schedule.
I would like to go woo perfect.
Please play that out.
While this is all happening, I want to work on one of these herb kits to make a potion.
Okay.
That's my 8 hours.
Okay, so give me. I believe it's. What is the herbalism kit check?
I don't know. It says like you can do it after 8 hours of work, but I'll let you determine the check.
Well. Oh dang it! All right, so you're working on that. You're working on some potions. Requires 20 raw materials. You can make 1 potion of healing with 8 hours of work.
I roll.
Yes, please give me a roll. Nature check.
With what added?
So whatever your nature is.
Yeah. Plus proficiency.
Are you proficient in nature? Then you can take the roll with advantage.
Do I add my proficiency for the kit as well?
No, just for nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
13.
13. You are successful in making a potion of healing.
Nice.
There you go. That's it.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's awesome.
Okay. Anything else before we go to bed?
Can I roll a no?
Isla.
There's a library here, right? Portmanteaus.
There is
I don't think
portmanteaus.
there's a library. There's a book resource.
Book resource center, that's true. Yeah, with all the pamphlets about the town.
Have you been following our campaigns this whole time?
Cross campaign.
Okay.
I would like to go there if I can, and it's
Okay.
open.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. Do that during the day.
I want to look if I can specifically for the creatures that we might see in the Jorges.
Okay. All right. So you find yourself over at Portmanteaus. If anybody else is coming with,
I'll go with it.
I'll go
CB's
with
going
you.
Okay. 3 of you are going with. If anybody else wants to join, feel free. Tring, you open the door.
We're closed.
Welcome to Portmanteaus, where all your digits get tantalized reading through the pages in this book resource center and the explicit, tantalizing pedicures delivered by yours truly, Danico, who is me.
I'm sorry, pedicures while reading?
Publications and pedicures are our thing.
I like it.
What an interesting business.
It's working out for me so far as this 7-foot Goliath is standing in the middle of this room. He looks like he has the softest hands.
You know, is
I
this
don't know what to
all
do about this
puns?
information.
Is this just all puns, even though there's a Punisher? I'm very confused.
Eric wanted to make sure that only he could make puns.
I think that's
Why do you think
fine.
everybody's missing limbs? They're going 100p.
If there's anything that would tantalize your fingies, I would be pleased to bring them down from the shelves for you. We also have a limited collection of spell scrolls, but they are rare. That's it.
Oh, that was the end of your sentence. Okay.
You ended the sentence very weird. You ended the sentence.
Wait. There is so much to take in, and I'm just loving your whole vibe. This is great. I kind of turned to CV or whoever's with me. Did you say spell scrolls?
There are a limited amount of spell scrolls in the back. Should you inquire about them, they are rather expensive, though.
Like how much?
How many rings worth?
If you're looking for the scrolls, you're looking at 50 to 100 gold pieces per scroll delivered to you at this moment because they're just in the back.
Oh yeah, that's delivery.
My name is Danico.
Who's doing?
I don't have that much money on me right now, but I'll take a look at the books unless you've got some LPs. You're not
I don't
LPs.
remember. I'm here too, though.
How are you?
Yeah, I don't have enough money to buy anything.
Ilif. Are you gonna take a look at scrolls, Ilif? Is what I'm asking.
Well, definitely came in for the books, but do you have any like awesome, cool, unique scrolls?
Well, we have currently a fog cloud scroll. That's been pretty exciting.
A fog cloud scroll for the Jorges that is also like a fog?
Yeah, if you think about it, it's kind of the same thing.
You know what? I'm just gonna take a look at the books that you got, I think, at this point.
You sure?
Do you want to go on an adventure? Because you're like my favorite person I've met.
Yeah, me
know-
too.
Like, give me the short list of the interesting scrolls you got there. Give me something that is like around the 50 gold mark.
50 gold mark. Well, we've got, one second. We've got Fog Cloud. We've got it's called Eldritch something.
Okay.
And we have Zephyr's Strike.
What does that one do?
I don't know. I'm not a wizard.
Yeah, I'll just look at your books then.
Okay. Well, we have lots of publications. They are listed in alphabetical order. As if you are looking for anything, feel free to look through. Is there a topic you're interested in?
I don't know when the sentences stop. Well, I don't know about my friends who are here with me, but I want to look for like beasts of the Jorges, because apparently there's like teleporting birds, which is like awesome. But like anything else.
Yeah, we can. And you see him kind of walk over to the bookshelves, and he like pulls his finger across, stops like directly on a book, pulls it out. This will probably do with you, beasts of the Jorges and other foggy creatures.
Excellent.
It's literally a picture book.
Amazing.
Okay.
That's actually perfect.
So to read it, it is a 1 silver piece cost to read any of the material in here. And if you upgrade to our package for 2 silver pieces, I will rub your feet as you read it.
I'm good.
3
The
copper
one
pieces,
silver.
3 silver pieces, I will do your nails.
You know, I'm good with the 1.
Okay. Do it yourself. And you see him walk away, very dejected. My other friends, is there anything that you'd be interested here in the...
Elpiece immediately feels sad and offers to accept a pedicure for 2 silver pieces.
Okay, you're just gonna skip the reading part. That's fine. Go
Yeah.
have a seat in one of our luxurious complimentary chairs.
I do.
Okay. As he like starts to work on your feet, he looks over to CB. Is there anything I could get for you, good sir?
Just also books on creatures in this area. Nothing. Or is there any books in the history of the Jorges?
We may have one, and you see what looks like a translucent hand start to slide, like he did for the first book, working across the books, and then pulls out. This might do. A book on the Jorges itself, the death of the gods, and their lingering presence. Here you go.
Perfect. Thank you, my man. I'll hand him was it a silver piece for one?
Silver piece for the book.
Yeah. Well, he's busy
Silver,
with you,
yeah.
so you can. I'll take you up on the fingy stuff, feet stuff another time. But
I do just have this image of me sitting between them, of like me just getting my feet done and the two of them reading.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's exactly what's happening.
What y'all reading?
Yeah.
Oh, peace, look at this creature. This creature's awesome.
I'm having a delightful time. This is wonderful.
So as you're looking through the book, you notice a lot of creatures, things like displacer beasts, owl bears. You'll find some like interesting like scaly creatures. One's called a bahir. Just like your classic D&D creatures, you're kind of hitting the for lack of a better word, the usual suspects. You see things like beholders, and as you get deeper into the book, the creatures get bigger and bigger, culminating on the dragons and the Tarasques in the back of the book.
And like this is all known to be in the Jorge's kind of situation, or this is just like your ye old like Sandler's guide to
You get the
monsters kind of
sense
thing?
that people have mixed lore with what they expect to see in there, and then have published a image book of what they think could be out there.
Okay, so it's not a journal accounting.
It's not an encyclopedia. It's a tales from beyond the barrier, tales beyond the ward.
it was like reptile dinosaurs instead of like feather dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not quite what I was going for, but that's okay.
The best you're gonna get.
Anything on the Jorges that I would.
As you're reading through the Jorges, what you gather, and I think you kind of heard a little bit about this, but it goes into a bit more detail, that the Jorges is assumed to be the lingering souls of the gods as they were killed, and whatever leftover magic was from them has dissolved and is like this low-lying fog that emanates across the continent, modifying, cursing anything that lives out there, and has basically made this a no man's land. And well, outside the book, recently Sonder was created as a protected city to try and get a foothold into this land. The Jorges, I guess some of the detailed accounts are very limited, from people going crazy through extended exposure, people getting lost, disappearing altogether. Some people are rumored to have mutated under the effects of Jorges. There's a lot of varying accounts. It's got like a old-timey medical vibe to like different accounts of people, like anecdotes that are put in of like, hey, this is what happened to me, that have been collected into this book.
And how was does it detail, or were we told how like how did they get like this foothold here, that like this protective barrier again? I can't remember what the protective barrier of the town is caused by.
I'll give you this in the book. It was said that there's like, as people were coming over, they didn't have this town. This is where a lot of those old timey stories are coming from, is people making base camp, and then things going horribly wrong. To try and dissuade that, they enlisted the services of a wizard who created the barriers, the wards around the city. It took the wizard quite a bit of work, and it cost the people quite a bit of money to create this barrier. And once he was completed, he himself went into the Jorges to do some adventuring, never to return.
Andrew's face.
That is so cool. That is so incredibly cool.
Cool. Sorry, I was just typing around. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of investment in this town. A lot of people wanting to succeed, and it's been struggling against all will to do so.
Can't we figure out how to get rid of the Jorges? Or is this just something they're warding against? You're like, well, it sucks. It's souls. We can't get rid of the souls.
Sounds like you guys are really interested in this Jorge's.
I love this
What do you
guy.
mean sounds? We're reading.
I imagine I'm
Interesting.
Mm.
noises of interest and relaying information off to me.
Like very wizardly.
Alpiece, your feet feel amazing.
I'm
Like
so
silky smooth. You almost feel like you're a better person.
Well, it's because she is.
Now, did I get the polish? Was that a part of the pedicure?
You spent the two silver. Yeah, you're getting full on like.
But is it the place that we got our mani pedi? Because that will come off the next day.
That will be quicker to come off, but I imagine it's pink with some flowers. As a design.
I can absolutely do that. Thank you. And you can see him like almost excited that his artistic side is allowed to shine with you.
You can imagine your dice.
I give him a third silver as a tip.
Ooh.
You give him 50% tip.
I did.
You're welcome to come back anytime you want. Please
and,
pass the word.
She's
Portmanteaus,
tipping for tips.
publications, and pedicures.
and I tell him that I'm really proud of him and all of his hard work and what he's achieved in his line of business.
Single tier.
You ever get this guy's name?
What's his name?
Danico.
Danico.
Yeah, come on, guys. I'm not even there. I know.
Danico?
Danico.
The only other non-human in this town.
Right.
Eric,
Well-
how am I doing with perfect?
Perfect is non-human.
Wait, what?
Sorry? Never mind.
Damn it.
Perfect is a Alliston Brie looking tiefling.
Oh, she's even. I'm out. I'm out.
That's where you draw the line.
I'm a
Whoa!
Cromwell. I'm a. Yeah, never mind.
Are you human? Like,
I'm human. I am a 5'11" human, coiffed.
very stuck on those 3 points.
All right, so day comes to a close. You guys go get your pocket waffles. You bed down for the evening.
I'm back from the
You guys are all back from
the
the scientist.
scientist.
Takes your money, takes your metallic samples, is doing some research. They come back in a couple weeks.
4 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Yep.
Okay, that's not
And-
too bad. It's a better turnaround time than expected.
And unless there's anything else, we will long rest you guys there.
Tell me my next dream. Where's my next dream, clown?
Oh my god. The immersion is just so
I do because you woke me up in a panic yesterday. I want to kind of be meditating, looking at
sleeping with your eyes open.
CB. No, it's meditation, right? Like you go into a trance, but I could still be looking at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terrifying.
All
Eyes
right.
open.
Yeah,
All right.
elf shit.
That's how I'm in.
All right. Long rest done. As you come to wake during the evening, you're in a safe inn, so there's nothing there. But CB,
Dun, dun.
you find yourself running. You hear the pitter patter, boop 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 boop, snap, crack, branches breaking as you're running through some type of forest. You can hear pitter patters behind you, rushing. Boop, 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 boop. Too many legs rushing behind you. As you hear breaking branches, you're trying to pick up speed, but the sound is gaining on you. You look around, trying to see what's coming. The fog is too thick around you. You finally give up as your legs can't carry you any further. You stand just to turn around as you see this dark shadow overwhelm you, and you snap awake.
Well, shit. Sounds unnerving. What time is it?
It's like same time as you woke up last night.
Okay, so like very early morning.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
I
distracted.
do like Right, sorry, I'm still bad with the names. 1 second. Oh yeah, Riviera. How could I forget that? Riviera's like meditating at me, and I like try to act cool, like I get startled awake, but then I'm just like, yeah, I guess I'll get moving on stuff. So I just start getting ready, but quietly.
Do you say that out loud?
No, that's how I'm acting.
Okay.
Moving on step.
Okay. Morning rises. Everybody gets up. Pocket waffles are delivered to your room, much like yesterday. Marianne lingers it a little longer, having been given the tip from the day before. Seeing nothing, she proceeds to close the door and reminds you of the concierge service she does provide. And you guys are free to tackle the new day, whatever you want to do.
It's early, right? Like so I woke up, so it's like
Crack a dawn. Crack a dawn.
6 a.m. Okay.
Well, do we go?
About as ready as we'll ever be.
Let's go to the Jorge's.
I'm ready to go to be on the way.
Wait, which one are we going to? Is it the north or the northeast? I
What did
think
the journal say?
Valancourt.
Valancourt was to the north. Petrichor was to the northeast.
What did the journal say? It just said go.
I think we deduced that we wanted to go to the shrines, but if I remember from what you had said earlier, Eric, it didn't necessarily give us a first one to start at.
Well, didn't it have
Wasn't one of them circled?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, in the map, yeah. Which one was circled there?
It's the northerly one.
Left.
Okay.
The northerly, sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Between north and northeast, north is the left.
And that's
Valancourt.
Valancourt. I guess we head that way.
Okay.
Head out.
You guys head out for the day, all in tow, ready to go. You get to the edge of the barrier, and you can see these wards shimmering, humming with energy, protecting, holding back this haze. You see, you notice this early in the morning, there's a number of birds that are lining all of the rooftops as they guide you to your path out. Who would like to be the first to step into the Jorge's?
Onward, brothers.
Yeah, you go first. That's a great idea.
All right,
Does he look strong?
No, unlike Lizelle, I'm hanging in the back.
What's the line? If I take one more step, Frodo, this will be the farthest from Sonder that I'll have ever gone.
That's it, nailed it.
every step.
Yeah.
Have you seen the supercut of the Lord of the Rings where they took that scene and they clipped it in every time he takes a step?
No.
my god.
That sounds like an awful super.
It's like a 10-hour version of the movie where
What?
every time he takes a step, they add in the clip, and this will be.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Why
Well,
does it already exist
that.
sometimes?
It's great.
Out of time.
Anyways, sorry. So I'm assuming it sounds like Cain Cromwell is stepping through first, as you see him.
Yeah, no fear, just going.
You see him push through. Immediately he gets struck down by lightning. No, he's fine. As he steps through, seems safe enough. And the rest of you follow.
Yeah, I'll be right behind him.
Okay.
Gonna
okay.
wait for the birds as we go.
So, as you are traveling, I would like someone, it could be whoever you want, to give me a survival check. As we are going to roll to see what happens on each leg of this trip towards Valancourt.
Who wants to roll?
Cain's leading this leg.
Yeah, Cain, go ahead.
Give me a D20 roll, please.
Can you do it?
Don't fuck it up.
20.
D20.
Let's go. 15.
15. Okay.
Let's go.
As you push through, you hear the gentle awakenings of birds chirping on the wind. You see small little bugs kind of flittering around. The light breeze seems to be drying the dew off the vegetation above the Jorge's. The ground level at this white fog seems to come up to about your knees during the morning, which gives you a little bit more visibility until maybe like 60 feet out, and then the white smoke kind of blocks your path. Taking it slow to take everything into precaution. The first leg of your journey is rather uneventful.
But how do we feel?
chilly.
That's it.
Can I, when we go in, can I just see if using my light cantrip is helpful?
As you like test out your light cantrip, it's like fog lights. If you don't have fog lights, it'll just reflect and actually make it harder to see through the fog.
How foggy is it?
Like a very foggy fall morning, where you get like the dew, where it's like
How far in front of us can we see?
it varies between 30 and 60 feet.
Okay.
That is not far at all.
It's not bad though.
30 feet in front of you?
Yeah, but it's
Not
not
very
dark. Like we're not blinded. You can still see a bit.
Yeah, like thick fog is 5 feet view distance, where this is a little lighter than thick fog.
No, does anybody have their bearings to make sure we keep going north?
Do I have a compass?
This is a super good idea.
Does someone, I mean, we have a compass, no? Someone's gotta have a compass in their kit.
If somebody has one.
That's what I'm saying.
We didn't even think to ask if compasses work in here.
No, nobody has one, but
How do you know that? You don't know that.
I know all. I'm the omnipotent overlord.
Listen.
Omnipotent overlord.
I have traveler's clothes, which includes adventuring gear.
No, that's from your adventuring gear.
Yeah. It's just a shirt with compasses all over it.
That's what I have, actually. It's a really cool rogue-like thing to have.
Okay, cool. Who would like to lead the next leg of the journey?
I would just quickly, I was assuming that we would understand the way that the sun sets. Is there just one sun in this
Yes.
fantasy land?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it consistent?
Yes.
Does it orbit? Okay, so or do we orbit it? So do we
We don't know.
But we know that it sets or rises in a consistent area, right?
Mhm.
So can we just say that we acknowledge that along the way?
Sure. I'll give you that.
All right.
Okay. Who would like
Is
to
there,
lead?
is there a beaten path? Like, are we following a beaten path?
No, you're bushwhacking as you go through.
69?
Every now and then you come up to like a small little path that like a creature might have like worn going through and fro, but it gets dense again and it's hard to follow anything. So it is slow going. So yeah. Who would like to take the next leg?
I can do it. 17.
17. Okay. As
I
the
didn't
sun,
have anything, right?
no, as the sun is getting warmer, the fog is lessening, but like normal fog you'd expect to dissipate by now. It just kind of stays around. Again, 60 feet is roughly your range. The birds that were chirping this morning have calmed down a bit, but you do see
Good.
things flying above. You do see heavy clouds starting to roll in, coming off of the ocean, which would be to your east. So moving east to west, which the meteorologist might say that's kind of weird, but that's just the low line or the low level cloud movements, and not necessarily the larger macro cloud movements.
Well, good thing we don't have a meteorologist in our midst.
Synoptic.
All right. But yeah, the rest of the couple hours the rest of the hour goes uneventfully. You're fine. Who would like to take the next hour? A D20, please.
I don't want to take the next hour.
Okay.
I'll do it.
No, she did it. Did she not do it
Oh,
already?
did she do it?
Nope.
Oh, okay, I took that as a bad roll.
Nope.
Is it, I'm sorry, is it survival or just a D20?
Survival.
Survival.
What did I say? No, it's survival. So yes.
It was survival?
You never got it. Survival.
15.
You didn't have anything.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't add anything. You just
Which
said
is-
roll a d20.
It's
my survival would have been +2 if that matters, but
Yeah, likewise.
I actually no. I'm thinking about it. Survival actually screws up the whole table. So just roll your D20.
Oh, it was a 13 then.
Okay. Because it's an adventuring table, and if you can +2, you're off the table.
Yeah.
So 15.
No, 13.
13. Okay, so as you're going through, you see Ilif stop the group for a second
Oh no.
as she notices a very interesting looking tree. The tree has a hole kind of splitting the center of the trunk that seems to be shaped like a slitted eye.
Slitted eye.
You touch the tree?
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to go touch the tree.
Yeah, your mage hand touches the tree. As your mage hand touches the tree, it dispels.
Ooh.
Is it a hole? Can anybody speak with plants?
Yeah, what
In a different campaign.
Can
I
I?
can speak with
Is it
animals,
a?
but
It's a
it's
whole
not an
me.
Oh no, I can speak with animals too. I can't speak with
Oh,
plants.
you can't speak with plants?
Sorry.
Okay.
I have understand languages, but I don't think that that's applicable here.
Well, so here's the thing. We're looking for shrines, right? This thing's clearly magical. We just assume the shrines are like buildings. What if this is a shrine?
Oh. Seems less impressive than I would have thought.
We were told to bring back murals.
What's everybody?
I pictured something a little bit bigger.
What's everybody's passive perception?
5,
Well,
13.
13 and higher.
14.
13 and higher. All of you notice that the tree blinks.
oh.
It's like the ass.
15 and higher, you notice that other trees in the area have the same eyes.
Oh. So maybe not a
They
shrine,
need
but
Linda?
sentient trees. Hello.
This is Lord of the Rings.
I
Hello?
went back.
You wink back.
Yeah.
Okay. As you wink back, whoever's watching, it winks twice.
Can I roll for whether or not I know?
Tell me what you're doing, and I'll tell you what the rule is. That is how this works.
That's how it's always worked.
Eric, at
I
this-
know.
At this
Morse
point, I would
code.
like to put my plague doctor mask on.
Oh God.
Morse code. He's a warlock. Morse code.
What
Yeah.
are you doing?
This-
Yeah, okay, you know what? Give me an intelligence. Wait. Do you know thieves can't?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
As you start blinking,
I know thieves can and can't.
as you start
Oh.
blinking, you realize the code that these eyes are blinking is the word run.
Guys, the eyes are saying run.
Are you sure?
Do they say where?
Where?
Wait, and I blink where?
You blink where?
Yeah,
They just repeat run.
we just gotta go.
Well, after the second, you start to feel the ground shake.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, so we run the opposite way.
Quietly though.
No, to keep going the same direction.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
saying
keep going the same
forward,
direction.
past the
Okay, we
trees.
go forward.
You hear a roar off in the distance as you run past this area. Moving.
Which distance?
It's almost like it's come to the area you were as you've cleared it out.
Okay.
The roar sounds like a cross between a lion and an elephant.
Oh.
What's it sound like?
A Tyrannosaurus Rex from Jurassic Park.
That's the
I'm
exact,
pretty sure that
that's
was,
the exact sound.
that's the sound that they used to make a Jurassic Park. Yeah.
Eric,
Tyrannosaurus
While we're
Rex.
running away, 30 feet to the east of us, because we're running north, 30 feet to the east of us, I would like to use Druidcraft to make the sound of like an injured deer.
Ooh, I like that.
How does that sound? What does that sound?
Pretty good.
That checks out. That checks out.
You sound like Mo making that noise in the.
You feel the vibrations that seem to have been following your general path of running move towards the sound of the deer.
I'm gonna whisper thank you to the trees and run.
And as you clear that seems to have actually worked. So
Nice.
you guys are made yourself clear for this leg of the journey. So Who would like to make the next?
I'll take the next one.
Make sure you're watching the trees, okay?
Are there still more trees with eyes?
15.
15. As you work your way through, you're clear for the next hour. I think that's 4. So who's the next? Who's the next hour?
Cameron, you were
Clear camp.
I will take the ring. 4.
Didn't Sean say good?
And what is it? I have to roll?
You don't. It's
No,
a
I
D20, but
D20 and then nothing.
as you're getting further and further away from Sonder, you've noticed that the fog has gotten a little thicker. You're a little sweaty from the running earlier this morning. But you start to hear like your group as you're stepping through the branches cracking, the noise that you're making. You notice the sounds sound like another pair of steps are added to the group.
Jesus?
And then
Oh, I hate it.
and then another pair of steps.
Oh, not Jesus.
Danico, is that you?
I would like to draw my dagger just to have it like ready. I don't have a dagger, by the way. BTW's group. I don't have a dagger.
Gee, great.
I hope you got spell slots.
Do you have any armor on you? Are you wearing
What
armor?
are spell slots? No, I'm just joking.
He's got a tabard.
I have my plague doctor mask on and my dagger.
But are you like in a robe?
Yeah, I'm in like a big black robe, tabard. Very fancy. I'm very
Just
fancy.
robes in a tabard, no shirts or anything. It's just a tabard covering the nipples.
No, I have like a robe. Yeah, well,
I imagine it's thin, so the nipples pop out.
that's exactly it.
Sure. Yeah, you
It's
can do
just
some-
very narrow.
I don't have armor though. I am.
Tag this would like, I want to throw oil at the area where I hear the noise.
Okay. It's an echoing sound of additional footsteps.
Oh, so I don't hear it like right.
You're not sure, but like as you're moving through, it just sounds like there's another pair, and another pair, and then another pair of footsteps joining your group. You feel like you're 9 people wide.
Okay, so there's not like we can hear it like it's right next to us. Okay.
How far? Like, yeah, like they're like in our group, but we can't see them because the fog's so thick. Correct? Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
we can't see our group at all?
You can see each other because you're close by, but I'd say like you can see 1 or 2 people at a time.
Okay.
The vision's down to about 15 feet right now.
Are they? I want to know if I can. Like, are they aggressive? Are they coming at us? They're just going alongside us.
They seem to be moving with you as you're walking.
When we stop, everybody just stop for a second.
Thinking that too.
Footsteps seem to have stopped.
How long does it take the footsteps to stop after we stop?
Yeah.
Like roughly.
Very quickly.
Back to back, huddle up.
I'm gonna call out.
Danico.
That didn't work.
If it's Danico, I swear to God.
Perfect.
Show yourselves.
The pedicure.
Show yourselves. We hear you. Are you friend or foe?
Give me give me just a charisma check. I don't know what kind of charisma check you're intonating, but
Does it add my charisma modifier?
yes, please.
It's almost an 18, but instead it's a 4.
Okay.
Ooh.
As you say that, you can feel like a couple steps as it like seems to back a little bit away, and then as the steps kind of run kind of like a circle around your group.
I'm going to, if I can, instantaneous. Can I get a beat on how you said our visibility is 15 feet? Can I get a beat on how far away? Like, are they just out of?
Like,
Can I tell how far?
20 to
footsteps
30
are?
foot range? And
Okay,
it's almost like they know exactly how far to stay away.
fair. But what I'd like to do, range is 30. I'd like to try and get it if I can to try and pinpoint where they might be. And I'd like to cast Elementism. And it has an effect called Beckon Earth, where I can create a thin shroud of dust or sand that covers an area. I just want to see if I could see footsteps. I want to see if I could plant it in front of them to see like them stirring footsteps or something along those lines.
Oh, like
Get a
dirt,
beat
like
on where
make
they are.
dirty dust in the fog.
Yeah, something. I know it's thick fog, which is why I asked.
As you do, you can kind of see some like darker spots where the sand is. If you cast it in the direction, you hear some like movement and it kicks up some dirt as like it settles out. Like you got close, they moved out of the way to not be seen, but you cut like the tail end of it.
Did it look fast?
Very fast.
Is it dark?
No, you're like it's like lunchtime.
Okay.
But it's
So
the fog.
light.
The
So
fog is
yeah, the
getting
fog
thicker.
is so light won't do anything.
Light makes it harder to see,
Yeah, exactly.
at least in the fog.
But I cast darkness. Maybe it's easier to see.
Mhm.
Can anybody sneak up on them?
I don't have darkness.
I have sneakiness.
Do it.
I have +7 to stealth.
You gonna try and sneak in?
Be the rogue.
Be the rogue. I'm gonna try to sneak up on them, I guess.
Okay, you leave the group.
But what am I doing?
You
Just
need a
like
stealth check.
just watching them?
Yeah.
Like
Figuring out what the fuck is following
Okay,
us. Like, what's going on?
7 + 7, 14.
They gotta use the.
Wait. Actually, yeah.
You separated from the group. The rest of you lose sight of Fate as the steps seem to move away from where away from the direction she's headed, as if to say it moves away from where it can be seen, and you stop hearing the steps.
So does it seem like, if I understand correctly, that the steps have followed Fate?
No, the steps work their way away from Fate to not.
Fate, like,
Okay.
Fate went over there to investigate,
Yeah.
and then like, just kept-
It clearly wasn't stealth.
it heard you
Yeah.
coming.
and then disappeared.
Well, the rogue failed.
I don't know if it is. We don't hear it.
Got it.
At least.
Come back, Fate.
We all heard you.
We all heard you.
Eyes.
All right. I mean, I guess we keep going. I don't know.
Does
what's
anyone
right.
have the what is it? Soul of Truth or whatever? The from Zelda where you have to like put it on to see
Mask.
Oh,
You're of truth?
Lens of truth.
lens of truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we need, the lens of truth.
Okay. All right, you guys continuing on, trying to move away from this thing.
Yeah.
Ears open.
Right. As you start to proceed, and I guess you're I don't know who's next on. the
I am.
line.
I'm the last one.
Just as you're kind of like moving past that like at last hour and you're moving to the next leg of your journey, you hear a crack, and you let's see who.
I think it's gonna die.
Okay. You keep walking. As you hear "Gah!" and as you hear Cain getting dragged into the mist.
Cain?
Cain.
That's pretty good.
Oh, you have video
Yeah,
hit,
yeah.
and I'm like, did we
No,
lose
you
it?
turned it off.
Yeah, but you have like non.
Yeah.
Non-video
As,
participant.
as you feel him getting dragged into the fog. I don't want to start off in the graveyard again.
Never mind.
What the heck? What happened?
I mean, we heard it. We know. Yeah, I chased after.
Yeah. Well,
I try to grab with sleight of
I did
hand.
not.
I need you guys to give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Cain got dragged away.
The other
18
dice.
plus 5. 18.
Okay.
Pretty good.
You said with disadvantage?
Yeah.
16.
Was it a perception check?
Perception check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
All right, Cain, what did you drop near the group.
So when it comes to like my inventory, like I assume my mask got pulled off. I don't know. I probably dropped my dagger at this point. The only things that I can think of are like my pouch. That would be the only thing I can think that would probably have fallen off.
Okay. All right. So all those stuff you find, but you do not find Cain Cromwell.
Just
Do we
my
hear it?
You, as you hear the screams suddenly be muffled.
Do you need to go to like dodgeball right now? Is this what's happening?
I'm just reacting to what's going on.
No. I mean, like, is this the way that you leave for tonight?
Do we go after him?
Where'd he go?
I can't even see you.
You start to hear footsteps again.
Anyone
Oh, it's
reacting?
body snatchers.
Nothing.
This time, 2 sets, 4 sets, 6 sets. What do you guys do?
I think we.
To hide? Sorry, Elpies.
No, go ahead. No, I don't know if there's anywhere to hide because we can't. Can we
I'm gonna take my whip out. I'm gonna whip it out and just like whip towards the footsteps.
You make an attack roll at the.
I don't know where my whip is.
Taking
Whip.
Cain's playing
No,
Dr. Mask.
Because I just have a whip.
No, you have a.
Whip.
No, so you're actually
Whip.
you're a rogue that has a mastery with whips. You don't actually have a whip. You need to go buy a whip.
It says weapons. Whip.
Where?
Right here.
Those are what you're proficient in. You know how to
Yeah.
use whips.
Armor. Light armor. Weapons.
You-
Crossbow.
your
Rapier. Whip.
your inventory does not actively have a whip in it.
Well, dang.
So she's looking for a whip, but she doesn't find one.
Oh, you're right. This is proficient.
I just swore I had a whip in here.
Just rummaging through your bag.
I've just been scouring my like.
Thank goodness I have my trusty.
I have like a level 1. There's not
my
much.
pocket knife, my trusty pocket knife.
Trusty
I throw
pocket.
daggers towards
Okay, you
them.
throw
I
daggers.
throw a dagger.
It flies into the fog. Give me an attack roll. Disadvantage because you can't see what you're throwing at.
Oh my goodness, she's gonna hit Cain.
I'm going to.
Oh, this is where I die.
Lucky.
First
So
event.
I'm going to use a lucky point here.
Okay, so that gives you advantage.
So that gives me
So
advantage.
it's one
So what would this be for?
just to see if you can hit whatever's
Right,
up
but would
there.
it be like performance?
It's your dagger attack. You're throwing your.
Oh,
dagger.
right.
Performance. You're not juggling them.
I got one.
So plus 5.
Yeah.
So 15 plus 5. So a dirty 20.
You hear as you seem to have hit something, and it seems to as it was moving in towards the group, you see what a flash of which looks like the black fur of a long cat-like creature with long tentacles pulling off the side.
Some sort of beast, one might say.
As it seems to shift and move,
Or displaces, one might say.
and with the stab wound, it seems to recoil and
Can I-
rush away from the group.
Oh, so we don't know how much damage I cause.
You can give me the damage, but it's not enough to kill it. It's good.
How do you know? It's a 5.
Yeah, it's fine. So as you are enough to spook it and scare it away.
But it takes my dagger?
It does take your dagger embedded in it.
Fuck, I definitely note that down.
I dropped my dagger.
Yeah, I picked it up along with your mask and your pouch.
You hear 2 more steps, 4 more steps, 6 more.
I'm
steps,
going
8
to
more
I'm going
steps,
to
10 more
pull
steps.
out I'm going to pull out a little feather and a necklace around my neck, and I'm going to pull out the tome that I have. I'm going to look over at Riviere and say, "Can you make a really scary sound?"
Rawr.
No, with your spell. And I'm going to sweep my hand.
No,
And I can
Andrew is not
sculpt an
asking
element.
Dawn. You
I
guys
can
leave that
sculpt
to
an
later.
element. What I'd like to do is try and sculpt the dirt where I hear the footsteps coming, and I can do it instantaneously a couple times. I'd like to sculpt the dirt and like make it form and look like something is like about
Yeah.
to pounce out at them, something vague.
Yeah.
With that sculpt element.
Yeah, and I use my druid craft to echo the roar of a loud bear.
Give me an intimidation check.
Which one?
I will say that you're combining these two. One of you can roll intimidation with advantage. You guys
What's your
choose.
intimidation like?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do it. 19.
Okay. You hear these footsteps starting to turn tail and flee. This seems to be enough to scare these creatures.
Is it enough though? We gotta go get Cain and
So I'm gonna drop it out there. What are you guys doing now?
I rapid fire messages in different directions, just pointing until I get a ping
Good idea.
from Cain.
That's a really good idea.
It might take some time, but once I narrow down, I'll run over and get him with the group.
You don't find them.
yes, he does.
Eric, did you bring your brother in for this and that's
Is
it?
he like leaving?
All right.
Wait,
we
we
need to
don't-
hop off.
We don't find him anywhere? It's got 120 feet.
You don't find him anywhere.
He's
Do
displaying.
we see drag marks?
What if we what if we pick up our pace and move towards where we knew he ran off, and then you ping again?
As you keep working through, you start spending like 30 minutes an hour. The trail gets lost pretty quickly amongst the fog and the shifting body. This displacer beast.
Are we
teleports
totally
you.
out of? We don't know where we are.
I'm gonna
anymore?
say you can keep going, but it's just gonna be eating into your time for the day.
Do we have our bearings? Do we know we're still going north?
What does the sun placement tell us?
Well, I'm gonna back up. What were Cain's final words as he get dragged?
Oh, I was gonna say, you know, like the.
Are you
what's-
serious?
What's the sound that they make? You know when like a guy dies in like one of those movies, he makes like that screeching noise.
Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, Wilhelm scream. That's what you hear in like in the echo in like the woods.
Are we now gonna see Bane?
I'm just envisioning that every so often Sean pops in, but just as a different character that dies at the session every single.
I love that idea, but
Is it Cain and then we're gonna see his brother Bane and then
Like recurring NPCs, except like they're PCs in a way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Are you serious? Are you for real? Eric? Did you just kill your brother?
If you need to get going,
Again?
Sean, you're there. You go. You can hop off. There you go.
Is he actually gone?
Yes.
Oh, God.
he had to go by 9:30. So I'm like, let's try again.
why did he have to go at 9:30?
Oh, he told me ahead of time. He's like, you can only play a little
What was
bit.
he doing at 9:30?
He
I
didn't tell
thought
me
he was
exactly.
actually joining the campaign.
He might be.
Hmm?
He's
He
joining,
might be
right?
joining.
No, he just came on for some interesting NPCs that.
No, he wanted.
Oh, for real?
Oh,
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Eh,
Now I realize my
That's fine.
mortality in this fog.
so
He served his purpose.
as the body disappears, what would you guys like to do next?
Sean.
Wait, what was in his pouch of stuff? I took it. I'll look at it later.
So in his pouch,
I feel so whiplash.
you find
I'm not ready for this.
you find 5 healing potions.
Oh my god.
You find there's the plague doctor mask, his dagger.
Yeah, I got it.
the pouch of
Yep.
5 potions, as well as some like candles,
Candles?
like candles and incense. Kind of weird.
I hope he comes back.
At the bottom, we find a note from Morgana that says, "Love you, Snuggums."
My sweet boy.
You can tell it's one of those notes that she packed in his lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good day at school.
There you go. Good.
You guys,
Um,
we gotta keep going.
Yeah. Do you want to take like a quick 2-minute break?
2 minutes. Give us like
2
5
minutes.
Take 5.
We need
It'll take
breaks.
us longer to use both bathrooms in the house and go
Like,
to
we
the other
got
ones.
to take breaks.
I-
man.
Let's take 5.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Okay.
don't go too late. But as we pick ourselves back up, your rich noble guide who talked a big game disappeared quite quickly into the mists.
Give me a lot of confidence for what's moving forward.
Reminding you how frail life is in the wilds beyond Sonder. But we'll turn it back to the group on what your next course of action will be. And I will ask for a roll as you travel the next hour through wherever you're going.
We gotta keep going forward, right? We have to.
Perfect said. Move quickly. Keep your eyes about for things creeping. So we want to get into like a flying V formation, just spread out a little bit more.
Sure.
We should stay as close together so we don't lose sight of each other again.
Quack, quack.
But if we look big, they might not come for us.
All right.
Now,
I think we should either walk in a line like this, like a horizontal line, or a diagonal, like Riviera suggested.
I think a flying V is the only real formation that exists.
Okay, so let's do that.
All right. Who's giving me the roll?
Two people at the back. Awesome. Wasn't it Lachelle who needed to roll?
I did.
What'd you roll?
I don't know. 15 probably.
Another 15. Jeez.
Does Adam say anything?
No. So as you've had before, 15, your journey is unencumbered as you are able to proceed for the next hour. As you do, though, you start to see rising even above the fog itself into the sky that you can see. What looks like columns, stony outcroppings seem to be all concentrated in one location. As you get closer, through the mist, through the fog, it thins a bit as you see laying before you what looks like a large stone building.
Ooh, this should be a shrine.
Columns make the front of the entrance, or open up an entrance to this building, and almost guiding you up a set of stairs in the center. It looks like a large, like the Parthenon, the Greek Parthenon kind of building, where it's like a box with a pitched roof and then columns in the front. Is kind of how it's structured. And then stony outcroppings kind of are wrapped around this area, this clearing, lays before you.
I'm sorry, did the fog let up a little bit?
It's just thinner around this area, so you can kind of get back to seeing like the 60 feet, 90 feet ahead of you.
I mean, I think we should head straight for it. But potentially before we go up the steps, we do some perception to see what's ahead.
Yeah.
As
I'm
you-
just gonna cast I'm gonna cast Mage Hand again and see if it gets dispelled just to see.
yeah,
Oh, interesting.
as you guide your mage hand,
Oh, I like that. That's a good idea.
it seems to be fine as it moves forward. As you reach up, based on your passive perceptions, you do notice that things get a little bit stiller, a little bit silent. The noises, the birds that are in the sky seem to almost, I don't say like quiet down, or they just seem to be a little bit more distant, a little bit more echoey, like further away. Kind of like being underwater, where the sounds you can hear them, but they're muffled. As you get a little closer, as you chat, maybe like whisper to each other, you sound normal to each other, but sounds in the distance are muffled. As you approach, you do notice that the door to this place seems to be closed. Rather than two double doors, it looks like the opening to these doors are in an X with four triangular pieces all coming together in a point. You notice at the top piece, there seems to be a etched symbol in it, in a circular shape. The one to the right seems to be a diamond. The The one to the bottom seems to be a triangle, and the one to the left seems to be some type of pentagon.
Type of what?
Pentagon.
Circle, diamond.
Circle, diamond, triangle, pentagon.
Do these?
Sorry.
I'm just asking the shrine that we found. Does it look like it's? I want to say like magical, but like protected from nature and the elements. Like
You do get that vibe where
Ooh, very cool.
it almost seems like it's frozen in time.
Like a lamplight.
What?
Like it's protective of, like in Boulder's Gate, the lamplight inn.
That's more like Sonder. Lamplight.
Oh, what's this is protective too, though, right?
Something.
Okay.
But no dispelling of your mage hand yet.
Is there anything on the pillars or anything on any other iconography other than this? The shapes are on the door too, right? The 4 different. Okay. Is there any other
They're literally
iconography?
etched into the panels of each door. There's no text. There's no other language written into any of the. It's very clean.
Is there any, maybe in terms of like architecture or I don't even know what other word, like it's a shrine, right? Is there anything that might give us an indication of whether this was a temple for a god before they died? Like the architecture of it, the way it's built, how old it might be. Is this a temple? Is my question.
Give me a history check.
it's very Neo-Bahamut.
Well, that's kind of what I'm asking, right? Like this place is the like death ground of the gods. Is it
So the
for a reason?
picture in the WhatsApp group minus the dragon on top.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that.
That's
Hold on.
good.
Yeah, I don't see a picture either.
Like the group photo.
Group icon.
Oh, the icon.
Gotcha.
That's what it looks like. Okay.
Very cool.
Did you say history, Eric?
Yes, please.
14?
You get that this architecture very ancient. You don't recognize anything ever seeing something that was built to this standard back in the mainland or in Sonder.
I think I'd like to get a little bit closer, but I'd like to look specifically for traps. In and around like the entranceway, like
Sure.
the stairs before touching them.
Yeah, give me an investigation check as you're.
Be careful as I cast resistance to piercing.
Oh, thank you. That was a good roll. And then that was perception,
Yes, investigation.
investigation.
I like that you have to pick.
Ooh, that's better. 18.
18.
Yeah.
As you walk up, you notice the marble floor that's in front, like basically the floor that wraps around this shrine or temple. You notice small little divots. You test one, kind of like giving yourself a bit of a berth as one kind of shifts down, releasing a little spray of acid. But because of the way you know it, you just like trigger it to see what it does, and a little spray of acid comes in. It disconnects. You notice that there's a number of spots. With that investigation, you can kind of point out where the traps are.
So with that information, am I able to ascertain that?
You're able
Wait.
to avoid where to step.
All right. I relay that to the group.
You find that anywhere but in front of the door, as you work your way around, there's a lot of them, whereas the door seems to be relatively unprotected.
Eric, I had I've written my dreams out, but the first one I just have a note that says I woke up from a startle from a dream I had before. Did you describe the dream to me in the first episode?
Yeah, I did.
Does anybody remember were there symbols of this in that dream?
No.
I think that one was like lightning striking the bubble around Sonder or something like
Yep.
that. Is there anything in the journal? In what's his face's journal about this?
Can I read it and find out any of that information, Eric?
As you flip through the journal, give me a
Do I need to cast comprehend languages for this?
no, because he would have been writing in. Okay, so if you're looking through the journal,
Mhm.
takes you some time. You do notice what looks like a symbol of basically a door with the say the X and the pi, if you will, or the X with the different shapes. And you can see him drawing next to each one, like almost like a little scribble of hands. And there's a different number of hands to each one, where there's a single hand above,
Yeah.
4 hands to one side, 3 hands to the bottom, 5 hands to the left.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
it is.
Can I explain that to the group, and then my guess is we replicate that? We put those hands.
With our hands.
We wouldn't. Yeah, well,
What about with mage hand?
oh yeah, with mage hand.
With a couple mage hands.
I don't
How
think
many
we have
hands are
en-
total in the picture?
I don't think we have enough hands. So 5, 4, 3, and 1. Is that right? Yeah, we don't have enough hands.
13 hands.
Why don't we just try one at a time?
Or we could do one at a time.
I'll let Mage Hand press it if we want to.
Yeah, sure.
As you put mage hand, nothing seems to happen.
But
You gotta press it.
I try with my hand. It's the circle, but if the circle was the top one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Single hand on the circle.
You put your hand, nothing seems to
Do I
happen.
notice it's some sort of thieves' camp? Nope.
I think we have to have all the hands on at once. We have to figure out how to do that.
How many of us have mage hand?
I don't have mage hand.
You
I
know, if we had another person, Sean, other Sean.
Yeah, if you're not watching this episode.
I mean, the Pentagon all of a sudden turns into a
Okay, hear me out. What if we try feet? I mean, they're similar to hands.
You thinking this some sort of twister? Twister?
I'm just saying,
Left
if we-
hand red?
if we go to the one that's at the bottom, someone could just put their feet up and just go like a whole
5, 4,
thing.
3, and 1 is 13 hands.
Yeah,
2, 4, 6.
There's 10 of us.
we
10.
have 10 hands.
We need 3 mage hands.
We only have 1 mage hand.
No, I have mage hand. That's 2.
Oh,
I
okay.
just wanted like neither of you, nobody else has mage hand.
No, and a foot.
But it shows hands.
They don't know. They don't. The door doesn't know.
I think it knows.
So are you
Wait,
trying your
Maybe it's not hands, maybe it's knocks.
Oh,
Like you wrapped it.
okay.
Remember, this was one dude. How does he have 13 hands?
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
I don't judge.
try knocking it with the first one.
Smack it.
Nice.
How did I know
Smack
that
the
you-
triangle 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Keep going.
I smacked the diamond 4 times. I smacked the pentagon 5 times.
That makes sense.
This better not
It
awaken
actually
anything.
worked. That's so
This better not awaken anything in Sean.
As you complete the sequence, the knocks
That's
seem,
amazing.
seem to have opened. That it doesn't require hands or the number of hands, but that many contacts with each panel as it slides open, revealing a chamber behind. As it opens, you hear a shrill scream. No, you're not back. No, stay away, stay away. Creeping out from the darkness inside this temple.
Who's got good
I mean,
you know,
sorry, go ahead, Lee.
who's got good personality skills?
That would I have some skills, but I think I'm gonna start by casting light if that's okay, because it seems like it's pretty dark.
As you light up this chamber, you see a very tall room, or sorry, like a little hallway and a very tall room. About 60 feet in, you see what looks like a pedestal, which seems to have basically a little scroll laying on top of it. That catches your attention first. You can't kind of see how high the ceiling goes as this hallway kind of opens up into that room, but standing about 30 feet or like sitting down about 30 feet from you, you see a woman, very emaciated, appears to be chained to the wall. She's the one that's screaming, get back, and her eyes close up at the light blinding her. Please don't hurt me. I can't take any more of this.
I kind of try to move the light just if I can, like if I can angle it kind of away from
Like
her.
shield a little bit, give her this, yeah.
And I say, hail and well met.
Nice.
We come in peace. Can we approach you?
You're not Noctis?
No, we're not Noctis, and I promise you we mean you no harm.
Are they okay?
Who's they?
It's the woman.
Althea?
My kids.
Aw.
Oh, well, I'm glad you specified. Yes, your kids are fine.
Thank God. Thank
God, thank
no,
the, thank
no,
the God.
they're not here. So just
That's right.
thankful. Thank you. Makes me I'm swollen with joy, but
No milk.
Oh, actually, we do have something that you might actually like. I walk over and just pull out a bottle of milk.
There it is.
I like how this is the normal reaction for people when they see a chained up, emaciated woman in a dark hallway.
This is her diet.
Yeah.
She's chained up in a hallway behind a locked door in the middle of the Jorge's, and your thought is to take out milk because that's her diet.
She looks thirsty.
She drinks a little bit, and he's like, it's been so long since I've had anything. Thank you. And she like puts the bottle down. It's like, yeah, can you please get me out of here?
That we
Are
will.
my kids safe?
And I take out the picture. I'm assuming that we still were carrying that picture around.
I've got it.
Look at this photograph.
And are these your children?
Yeah. Caleb and mine.
Caleb and Line are fine.
No, it's not line.
Did we write it down?
Caleb and Anna.
I only got Caleb's. No, we only got Caleb's name.
Yeah.
Caleb and another child is what I have.
Caleb
Yeah.
and Anna.
Caleb and your other child are fine.
How did you? If I'm wearing a cloak, I take it off and I kind of wrap it around her shoulders.
You can
How
tell
did you get in here?
He brought me here. He brought me to sacrifice me, chained me up here, said it was good for the kids. I don't know what, and he just like she like is like drifting in and out of consciousness.
Can I start picking a lock with the
Yeah.
thieves' tools?
I'm gonna heal her while Riviera is doing that.
Okay. You and your thief's tool snap.
I also have these tools. Can I try?
Great.
I don't know. It was a 2, so yeah, they break.
Can I give it a shot?
No,
I have thieves'
his
tools.
thieves tools would break in the lock, so no, you can't.
Thanks a lot, Dick.
I don't see you doing anything else.
I was trying to.
There's another lock.
It's another lock.
Like it's one lock holding her wrists together
Oh, okay.
as she's anchored to this wall.
I'm gonna go look for keys.
Okay.
Do you trust fuck, what's the Punisher's name again?
The sheriff.
The
Punisher.
sheriff in town?
Who?
The Punisher, Matthias.
Matthias.
I don't know who that is. Is he? What do you mean Punisher? What do you mean Matthias? What?
Your
Who is this
neighbor.
person?
The
Your
person who
neighbor.
lives beside you.
Neighbor?
Yeah, and just
What's your name? What's your name?
What is my name? Didn't think we were gonna.
Fine.
I think she never lived there, that's the problem.
Okay. My name is Petal.
Not the woman in the pictures. So those kids are not Noctis's kids.
Does she resemble, is she resemble the woman in there was a shrine, okay, so we would know that.
Yeah.
then.
The woman in the photo is not this woman.
How
We
long
would
have you
know
been
that
here?
though.
Feels like years. I don't know. I've lost track of time. You know, when you're isolated for a while,
Yes, we don't have to
Times.
get into it.
time just disappears.
Continue.
She's got a
So
big
I-
comfy chair in the corner.
So everyone, let's just take a moment. I'm gonna heal her because I think that that's a reasonable thing to do,
Yeah.
but she's still chained up, so I'm gonna
It
heal
brings her
her.
back to like consciousness a
Yeah.
little bit.
Are you using like a
Um,
healing kit or are you using like a
I
special?
use my cure wounds. And I wanna just take the group, and I say, drink your milk and we'll be right back. And I think we should talk about what's going on before we all kind of start doing different things.
You don't wanna, this is me in game,
Yeah.
you don't wanna like free her?
I do wanna free her, but I think we need to understand what's going on first, because this is clearly not the children's mother that was in the photo in the house.
I agree with
We
you,
know
but
it's
this,
not the children's mother.
This
In
is
the
my
photo, in the house.
Yeah, that could just be a different mom or a different person, hey? Or a different woman and not because this is the mother. Oh, we don't know.
Pretending to be the mother because the children identified the photo as their mother. They said,
Some-
that's mama or whatever.
yeah, like something's off, we don't know what.
Yeah.
How did
No, hold on a second. There was a shrine in Noctis's house. There was a shrine with an urn with photos of the mother. The kids never identified anything. These two photos, we have one of a female partner and one of the partner holding two infants. And the back reads from Elthea. So either that's a lie or this woman's lying. The kids never identified anybody.
So did we assume that we all talked together or did you stop that, Cam? Are we saying this in front of her? Because I said I wanted to go off and talk.
Yeah,
to
no,
her,
I went off with you and then, yeah, we were talking about this. So I didn't even have the Althea piece, so this is, okay.
How long did the Punisher say he was? She doesn't remember anybody named Matthias or the Punisher. How long has Matthias been the Punisher? He took over from somebody, right?
I don't know.
Like she's either been here for like forever.
I'm
Yeah,
worried
okay, hold on,
I'm
hold on.
worried that she's something that the gods imprisoned.
I can answer that question.
Okay,
The Punisher came into the scene around 2 to 3 years ago.
okay.
The shopkeeper told us he's been here around 23 years, with crime basically stopping around 5 to 6 years ago. The Punisher came onto the scene 2 to 3 years ago.
Okay.
Mhm.
So she could have just been here for like 6 years.
That's also possible, but how old
Yeah.
wasn't there like a really young little one? There was like an infant.
Yeah.
So
I will say though, you get the sense that she has no idea. She's guessing on how long she's been here.
Mhm. The town's all in on it. The Punisher, Noctis, they're all working together to,
To keep this one woman here?
not this one woman, but there's some bigger plan.
So are we in agreement that she can't be the mother?
She could be, and Noctis took the kids, posed as a real family.
That means
Well,
she
like,
only here less than like, you said it was an infant, right? So at least less than like what, 6 months?
but like, don't all like babies look the same though? Like, aren't they all like little potatoes? You know, if you haven't seen your kid in so long and you see a picture that looks like your kid, because just it's a kid.
I'm an elf and you're a human. I don't think our kids look the same.
No, but like she could have been locked up for 6 years, but when she was taken, she could have had children that age. So showing a photo of children that age, she could identify them as, yeah, her kids.
What's her species?
She's human.
She's human. I mean, yeah, that's reasonable. Did anyone write down the names of the kids?
Yeah,
Caleb and Anna.
Caleb and Anna.
Okay, so can we just ask her what her kids' names are?
She already told us.
Yeah, she said them.
She said, I mean, sorry, then, did anyone write down the names of the kids from the?
We had Caleb before.
Yeah.
Hold up, rewind. couldn't this woman just be like a shapeshifter or something? It could be the same woman.
Absolutely.
Like, she could also change and not realize she changed. Do we have the pic? We don't have the picture. Okay.
Oh, she's not. We know she's not the same woman.
Well,
Yeah.
we know it doesn't look like the same.
It's not the same name either.
Did she say that Noctis was her husband? Or are we just assuming?
She just said Noctis took me here,
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. So maybe we should inquire about Noctis.
You can do that. I think I also want to go take a look at that bigger room too,
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah, are we just in like the antechamber?
Okay, before we go back over, anyone else wanna?
What were you gonna say, Sibby?
I wanna try and work on getting our handcuffs off.
Does anyone have like an axe that we can just take to it? You know, very like Titanic style, like.
This isn't a movie, it's D&D, it's real life.
Okay.
She's actually pretty frail, I don't know if she could take that, kind of.
We could like 127 hours it.
I'm not really like
I'm just
drinking
gonna go
on
look for a key in the big room.
Okay, I'll go talk to her. Or
Key.
Okay. Let's start with LPs.
Okay.
We'll deal with the.
okay, can you tell me a little bit more about Noctis and when he brought you here?
He said that we needed to unlock the mystery in here. He took my kids hostage and said if I didn't do what he wanted, that he was going to do horrible things to them. I couldn't do what he wanted. I have no idea what this place is capable of. He locked me up and kept coming back, trying day after day, month after month. I don't know how much time passed in between. I haven't seen the sun in a long time.
This is triggered.
Who is Noctis to you?
Ooh.
Great question.
Just some bad man trying to use my powers.
What are your powers?
I figured she had powers.
And she like tries to like reach up and like you can see something growing in her palm, but then it failing. It's like I'm too weak.
Do we have
I've been here
food?
too
Can we
long.
give this person more food?
I've been here too long.
Healing.
I don't know if they'll come back.
Can we like heal this person a little bit more before we? I
think I did.
Yeah,
So
you've healed her. It's like
Okay.
this is
This is just in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what were you trying to do just there?
I was trying to call forth my floral friends, my plant life energy, trying to spread some green into this dark, stony room.
That sounds beautiful. It must have been really hard for you to be here all by yourself for this long.
Other than Noctis coming back, trying to force something out of me that I don't think I'm his key. He's just trying to get that stupid scroll off that pedestal.
How old were your kids when you left? When you were taken?
Well, one was about 1 year old, and the other one was like a couple weeks.
Is there anything else you can tell us about Noctis that you think we should know that could be helpful to us as we try to help you in this situation?
I don't think he works alone. He's part of a larger organization that's they're looking for something, and this is the key to working down that path, whatever that scroll contains.
And where is your home?
Can't remember anymore.
Okay. Well, our friends are looking for a key to get you out of these handcuffs. We're gonna try and get you freed. We're gonna try and get you feeling warm and safe and figure out what our next step is. Do you remember your name?
It's Petal.
Petal, right? Yeah, we did hear that.
I don't really know what to do with this woman. She doesn't like know anything.
She has a lot of power though.
As you head towards the larger antechamber, I don't know who else is going.
You gonna leave her?
Well, the
Oh,
group
I'm
is
still
splitting. Yeah, the group is splitting up. So whoever is going into the larger antechamber, or the larger room,
I was heading there.
Yeah. You notice a very tall room, a ceiling that climbs beyond the spread of the light that Elpis is casting. You notice this square room that surrounds the this pedestal with the scroll in the middle. There seems to be different types of art on each wall. The or one in each case, you see a number of faces. One wall is a large mural that have a bunch of faces looking down towards this. One wall is nothing but carved statues that seem to be inset into alcoves into that wall. Another wall seems to be a large tapestry that seems to be draped, hanging down from with faces looking down towards this. And then finally, the other one's like a carved recess inset into the stone itself, looking down the wall. Each art piece has 12 figures, 12 faces.
Sorry, that last one, it's a carved recess, as in like the whole wall is a single face carved in? Is that what
The
I'm?
whole wall is like one large piece, and you can see in the carvings the different faces, and like busts, so like shoulders up.
They're all looking down at the pedestal.
Yes. Amongst the room, scattered, you notice that the room has a bunch of like workers' gear, like a maul with some pitons or like a hammer. You see like some axes, things that have been chipped out. You can see some of the lower level of the floor. People have been trying to crack the walls to no effect. Some looks like something's been placed to try and hammer into the floor to no effect. You see some like dingy backpacks that have been left that seem to be emptied with like crumbs of food that have been scattered about. The other things that to note in this chamber, other than this pedestal that seems to be anchored in the absolute center of this room, and like I said, there's a scroll on it. There seems to be text in Celestial written above each image.
What does the text say?
Who here reads Celestial?
I think I do.
I'm not there, but I read it.
No, I can't.
You sure?
No.
No.
I do common, elvish, and thieves can't.
Okay.
Thieves can't.
So in Celestial, above the painting, you see the gods of virtue. Among the statues, the gods of sin. Among the tapestry, the gods of order. And amongst the carvings, the gods of chaos.
The faces on each of these. Let me know if anybody else wants to jump in instead. Otherwise, I'm going to keep asking questions. The faces on each of these, is there a singular unique feature?
Each one has a different feature that you can kind of identify them differently.
Sorry, I meant stringing them together. Like, do the gods of virtue all have a symbol tattooed on their forehead or something like that?
Nope. So like all the gods of virtue are on the painting, all the like and so on. Like that's the unifying feature, is they're all in the same art piece.
Virtue is above the painting. What was sin above?
Yeah, virtue's above. The word virtue is above painting.
Sin is statues.
Sin is the statues,
What's order? Oh, I guess.
tapestry.
Oh, I thought chaos is tapestry.
No, chaos is the
Carvings.
recessed carvings.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Order is tapestries.
Do we have to be in the room to see this? Like, are we just walking along the floor?
This is when you get to the main room. You can. It's massive. You can see this whole room, or you can see these figures in the room.
Is there anything on the pedestal itself other than the scroll? Like any?
Nothing that you can see.
And are these all like? Can I walk up and touch these carvings?
Yep.
Or are they like?
They're really high. You can touch the bottom,
Okay.
like the bottom two faces on each of them.
Oh, I gotcha. Hmm. I don't know about this one, guys. I don't know much about the gods. The past gods, I guess.
If we go up to the scroll, is there anything we can read?
As you approach the pedestal, you can see the scroll itself has some text in Celestial. And it
Somebody come read this.
I go read it.
and it says the word Astra on it. Or sorry,
Astra, A-S-T-R-A.
apostrophe S. It's possessive.
Oh,
Astras.
Astros. Do you know anything about a god named Astra?
I don't know, do I?
No.
Give me a religion check.
That's my strong suit. I think that's an 8.
8. I wish I can give you better information other than Astra was a god's name, maybe?
I have high religion, but I don't know. I'm not over there.
Anybody know an Astra?
I was gonna say, I feel like we could like
Call out.
communicate
Can
something.
I roll to see if I
Sure.
know anything? Okay.
Mhm.
13.
Oh god. I'm also proficient in religion
Oh,
without knowing it.
Jesus.
Oh well.
I'm not proficient in it, but I have
Anybody
it.
else rolling for religion?
I
Well,
You read it.
I only +2. I don't want to metagame this though.
I was thinking I would as well because I was gonna ask. I like also read up on at the library about the stuff and the gods.
Yeah.
No.
yeah, not a here either.
How'd you do?
I'm not rolling because I'm +2.
You could roll. Jeez.
I didn't know anything about anything.
Cumulatively, the mysteries of the gods are long forgotten.
Yeah.
I think the best is the 13.
Yeah.
I'll stay with the 13. You know that Astra was a god of order.
Of order. Okay. Astra was the god of order.
A god of order.
Astra was a god of order. I fall back.
Because you're still
Alrighty.
in the room, right?
I'm outside of the room, but I'm imagining that we're calling back and forth.
Is there any like painting that's crooked? Or like
Like a face with only one eyeball
Yeah,
or
can we, like,
inconsistencies.
fix things?
There is one face that has like a missing eye.
Where?
Yeah.
Which one?
It'd be one of the statues.
Do we have
One
like
of the
a
statues, so
do we
the
have an-
gods of sin.
eye that we could put in there?
I'll give you a hint.
Maybe-
This is not a path you need to follow.
Well, with the gods of order, it's on the tapestry. Can I more closely look at that? Can you more closely look at that?
I mean, I'm a bit taller than you, but
But like, is there like a female face?
yeah, if I no, I'm
There's a mix
I gotta
of
look up.
yeah, in the tapestry there's a mix of masculine and feminine faces that mix through. It's hard to like without having. I think the religion check here is kind of carrying on. You don't really have a strong sense
that's
other
fair.
than
Why would Noctis and his crew, as El Peace kind of told us down the tunnel, why would Noctis and his crew think that that woman who can make plants sprout was the key to getting the scroll off?
I was gonna ask her, does she have any knowledge of the gods of virtue, sin, order, or chaos?
I mean, I can absolutely ask her, but she's struggling to remember where she lives.
Can you make plants? Like, can you just try and grab the scroll with a plant instead of a hand? I guess we haven't really tried to touch it yet.
I can't really make plants. If you have a flower, I can make it bloom.
I have a feather.
That's not a flower.
Well, I'm gonna try and touch the scroll.
I can create a gentle breeze as you do it.
you grab the scroll.
Yeah.
As you touch it, nothing seems to happen.
Yeah,
I
but
get
that
how-
happened in Aladdin and that whole temple collapsed.
I feel it. What? This feels too easy. I pull it off.
As you do, you hear you don't hear a click, you hear a thunderous roar, like thunder above. The room starts to light up, flashing. You see tendrils of electricity hitting off the walls.
I put it back.
They keeps going as just this energy just bursts out. And what you witness is Petal reaching out and pulling that lightning in and like slowly getting shocked and absorbing it. It's like, take it, as she's like holding the energy at bay.
Who the hell wants to take that?
Petal?
Yeah.
As she's pulling all the electricity, and you can see like the plant growth in her hands singeing as the lightning is burning across her hands. She's pulling the lightning back.
We need to leave right now.
The metal chains are burning her wrists. You can see them kind of slowly like burning to the bone. What are you guys doing?
I'm running out.
You grab the scroll.
Yeah. I didn't let it go.
I
you
kept
do.
Longstrider on what's your
Island.
Thank you.
As you do, she's like, take care of my kids. As you rush out, you can see her basically emaciating away under the power of this energy as she holds back from you.
I didn't leave her. I just want to say I would try and stay and heal her as she does this.
As you're trying to heal her, I like this. Okay. As you are trying to heal her, give me a medicine check as you're like basically trying to heal the wounds as they're forming on her hands.
What do you do with proficiency? Is that anything new?
Like whatever your medicine proficiency is already added there.
17.
17. You're actually holding her off pretty well. He's like, the reason why they needed me is because my kids are gods.
Oh.
Wow.
As she collapses under the weight of the lightning
Damn.
and drops.
Um,
You holding her up gave her enough energy to tell you that.
is she?
Whoa.
Do I know that she's dead?
You get the sense that she's passed.
Does she have any? Is there anything on her, like personal effects that I could?
No, she was stripped. Like basically, the last shred of her dignity was being left, but they were using her as an instrument trying to get access to this, and it seems like she was taking the punishment for those. Like she was not letting on what she could do
Okay.
to stop them as like a life defense.
So I want to take a quick look around and see if my traveling companions have been able to.
I'd say
Get
you'd all be
themselves
able to get out with your healing her, holding them back while she's getting basically electrocuted.
Okay. I just want to take a quick moment and talk to her as she's like passing on, and I won't get into that, but that's what Elpiece is gonna do. And then when she's ready, she joins her people outside.
As you all stand at the front of this shrine.
For the YouTube, can you just put trigger warning?
But yeah, there'll be a TW there.
Boom.
You're all standing there, holding this scroll, this atlas. We'll end the session there tonight. We'll pick up with you guys all leveling up from the experience.
Oh.
Very cool.